Welcome to Corey Davis 49er Wednesday, everybody. How y'all doing tonight? Of course, we're going to kick things off, all right? Just like this.
Hello, it is time to start the show. And I'm going to get started right after this.
All right, folks. So, like I said, we're going to be kicking things off here from the great state of Florida. He is that man. You've heard about him on the news. We got Levi. What's up, buddy?
How you doing, boss?
I'm good. From Daly City, Bay Area, we got John J. What's cracking?
Yep. What's up, guys? Streaming also on my platform.
An undisclosed location, maybe on the moon. We got Kenny.
Oi.
That's a nice structure you got on the moon there. And of course, for our resident
great reception
Eagles
on the dark
fan,
side.
we got Spongy, a.k.a. not Alden Smith.
Wow.
David gets the joke.
All right.
But, yeah, I just got done working out, getting out of the shower. I need a minute to cool off, so I'm going to let you guys kick it off.
So you that's what you're doing right now.
Yeah, I'm literally sitting in front of my swamp cooler. It's like 60-something degrees in my house. I'm still dying.
Wow.
Understandable.
So the Giants.
I passed on my workout tonight.
So,
What about the Giants?
It gets harder when you get older.
What are you going to say?
It's harder to lose weight. You really got to watch that calorie intake versus what you're doing.
Damn straight.
now, what do you
Giant
think the
country.
Giants,
Let's melt.
what do you think the Giants are gonna do in the draft now? Abdul Carter? Oh, Travis Hunter.
Yeah.
They can't go for another quarterback.
Tennis. It's going 1-2.
Russell Wilson is
It's
a
Cam
bridge.
Ward is door 1-2.
You heard this. So this is from
If you didn't
Wesley
see
Stein.
Tennessee's guys,
This
that
is
can
from
work out.
okay. This is from Wesley Steinberg. The Giants will take a visit from Travis Hunter and his entire entourage this week. Hunter's family, girlfriend, and even his girlfriend's boyfriend will take a tour of the facility.
New York would love that kind of, high-profile two-way player.
That's insider information.
If you didn't
Hunter's-
see Titans, like their entire offensive coaching staff was at Cam Ward's pro day, and they looked in love.
God, I hope they.
I think this is 1-2 Cam Ward Shador.
No, I think
Things
number
are
two,
starting to
I
get
don't think-
interesting with Jackson Dart, according to
I'm gonna
mock
be
drafts,
honest.
though.
I'm gonna be honest. I think number two. I think the Browns are gonna be very, very weird and get Abdul Carter. It wouldn't be weird, but
It's not weird at all.
Yeah,
I don't think they'll take a quarterback first round. I don't think they.
Their second pick, they probably won't risk.
I think clearly they were. Myles Garrett was intrigued with whoever they had at quarterback, Kenny Pickett. But I think maybe they'll get like a guy, a developmental guy, like possibly a Jalen Milroe, Quinn Ewers. Definitely sounds like a Brown.
It's a good draft to go find a developmental guy late in later rounds.
Exactly. That's what I think they should do because they're not a team that necessarily is any good. Let's be fair here. They'll be in the same spot next year.
Oy vey.
But
I am so tired, guys. We just did like 7 straight 16+ hour days. Like,
wow.
I'd including like one night I'd literally pulled an all-nighter. Came back from like
Insane.
finally went
It's
back to bed.
it's baseball season, you know.
Oh, dude, our final Red Sox game was finally like the other day. We live right by the Red Sox stadium. Twins, I think, still got one more spring training thing going on down here, but
There's no way. Opening day is tomorrow.
no clue, man.
Because I'm going. I'm going down to.
I got
Washington,
turned down
D.C.
actually by the Red Sox. I applied to their player development program.
I'm
They
going
were-
down.
No,
I'm
you
go-
can't
I'm
be
going down
federal
to,
bikini inspector down here, Levi.
I'm going down
Dang
to
it.
Washington D.C. tomorrow to.
Cheerleaders do not need chaperones on dates. Sorry.
In
I'm
Florida.
going down to the Washington National Stadium
Oh,
to
that's
watch
dope.
them.
Ooh.
To watch,
That's
Shout out-
to watch
dope.
them.
Opening day.
Yeah.
Shout out to YTC.
Yo, congrats on that, Sponge. Have fun.
What's up,
I
YTC?
was
What's up,
supposed to go with
Daniel
my
Burr?
dad, but no, my brother's taking me. So
Feel
Also, if you
Whoa.
don't know, you can also watch this show on 49ers Ultimate Report.
Oh, me too. I have one. I have it going too, just so everyone can know about
What?
Korey.
Guys.
I think this is the first time I
Yeah,
did
we
it.
got Kenny, we got John Jay. I don't think Levi. I don't think you're streaming on your channel.
I actually didn't set it up tonight.
I gotta
was
put a.
so
I gotta.
tired.
I'm gonna
That's
put a
fine.
cool thumbnail real quick.
Nathan Z.
That's
Long
why I
time
skipped
no
my
see.
workout tonight.
Nathan
I was like,
Z,
no,
what's cracking, buddy?
I'm gonna
Long
do
time no see, man.
Party's not a party without Nathan Z.
it.
I know
White-
he used to come Corey Davis 49er Wednesday, but he's a young man. You know, life happens.
Yeah,
So-
Rick
Yeah.
was in here 10 minutes
he
before
would
the
always
stream even
freaking
started.
win the
Just
trivia.
that sponge.
He
What
would
up,
always win the trivia,
Dingleberry?
bro.
Burr.
YTC, what's cracking, buddy?
Yeah, apparently
How
they
you feeling that Jackson Dart pick at number 3?
I know. Apparently they have now Jameis Winston and Russell Wilson.
Gunslinger, son. Gunslinger.
Famous and Russ. You don't need no quarterback.
Yep,
And
that,
then-
that happens, Nathan Z. I worked like 2-3 jobs when I was a kid.
The real funny part
I
is
can't
that
say you're a
with,
kid. You're a man. Don't get me
with
wrong.
Fields going
But
to
when
the
I was young.
Jets and Russ in New York, both Pittsburgh quarterbacks are just in the New York teams now.
That's right.
The Battle
Is
of
that-
New
is
York
that Falua?
supremacy.
Is that
Aaron
Falua?
Rodgers wants to be
It's
a Steeler.
Fialua.
Apparently, the
Aloha.
Steelers
There
have
we go.
offered him
Thank
a
you.
contract. He's sitting on it.
What's up, buddy?
Yep.
Yeah, too
Rick
bad there's no
Diaz,
40
what's cracking?
So it's possible. It's still supposedly, from what I heard, it's still possible that Aaron Rodgers goes to the Vikings.
Cooper Rush, Baltimore Raven. What?
I don't know about that one.
No,
Spongy, where did you hear this?
No. From what I heard, I'm in. like,
Donde
a Discord-
escuche esto?
Let me find the thing.
I'm actually excited. Raven
I-
signed
it
Chidobe
doesn't say- I
Awuzie.
assume it's.
Saw that.
I'm actually kind of excited about that one. He has.
Oh my
He
God,
signed the
I don't
largest cornerback deal last year for the Titans. Just had an
You
injury
guys-
and they cut him.
I don't know if you guys saw this. You probably did. But you heard about the Browns are negotiating as we speak with the Cowboys for a
Prescott.
trade centered around quarterback Dak Prescott.
I told everyone 3 hours
Let's
ago,
go,
Spongy.
baby.
Oh, he fits in at the Browns big time because he won't get him anywhere.
Damn it,
That's
Philadelphia.
And then they go up there. Do they go up to
Oh
try
my
to get
God.
Shador?
And literally 2 hours later, supposedly, any reports of the Cowboys trading or being open to trading Dak Prescott is fake news, per Jane Slater.
Yeah, the chick said no. I'm sorry, not the chick. The young lady said no go. And then it was, I think, what was the guy's name? Brennan or Brendan? Brennan? Somebody said
Bruce Dennen.
Drennan.
Bruce Dennen. Yeah.
There you go. You got it, kid.
Former NFL running back LaShawn Johnson has been charged in a massive.
Ponzi scheme?
No,
The Jersey
you know,
what?
he's the next Michael Vick.
Oh,
That
no.
thing.
We can't have no dog hate, bro. Can't have that.
FBI seizing over 190 pit bulls.
That's
It's
ridiculous.
the
man.
biggest. It's the biggest bust of its kind in U.S. history.
That's not cool. Not cool, man.
The 49ers and quarterback Brock Purdy are in active negotiations on a long-term deal with the intent of finalizing a contract before the 2025 season kicks off.
You bet your
He
sweet
could
bitch.
he could fetch anywhere from 50 to $55 million per season.
I'm gonna make
68 million is the most.
Please forgive me.
All right,
I'm gonna make a
Spongy
dark
just
joke.
reported
He's
what
gonna
I've
have
been saying the
tendonitis
whole time. The whole time. The market is
after
50
signing.
to 55 million. Josh Allen being the top of the market. Dak Prescott renegotiated his contract. He got a pay cut. He is not top dog. Josh Allen is at 55 million. So he's in 50 to 55 million. That's the market.
Wow.
Hurts got
What a puppet
50, I think, right?
$75 million.
Apparently, we have
$100 million a season. Fuck it.
Apparently, we have Spongy's father in the private chat.
Oh, your pops is here.
Oh,
Papa,
Tom.
you're back with the milk?
Shout out to Spongy's pop.
Open to trading wide receiver Brandon Aiyuk, but many view it as unlikely that anyone will trade for his contract after his ACL injury.
You got Papa J in the building. What's cracking? That's like not.
Oh,
I think we could get a 6th round pick, but we'd have to eat a lot of that money too. What's up, buddy?
Texas
I'm
really
so
wanted
excited for this draft.
Podcast. I've never seen you before, but thank you for tuning in.
Hey, what up?
thank you for being. Hey, Revore Sports Podcast. That's my dude. I follow him. He's very good. Yo, Levi, you need to hook up. You need to hook up with that dude, and you guys need to do a show about the Ravens. He covers the
I'm
Ravens.
not gay, bro.
All right, well, not like
I'm
that,
joking. I'm joking.
but you need to
leaning
link
towards
up.
I know.
The
60
Browns
mil
are
doesn't
the
sound like
Oh,
crap,
hold
honestly.
on.
Not at all.
We got from somewhere out west, and I'm not paying attention to the private chat. My bad. We got Tommy Huxley.
Maybe more, man.
It's about time.
Sponge's
Shit.
dad,
Damn.
A few minutes ago.
AKA Sponge's dad. Like I said, I'm not paying attention to the private chat. My bad.
All right, so everyone, make sure you.
leaning towards taking
Niners.
edge
Let
at
him
Bruce
cook.
Carter with the number 2 pick for Adam Schefter.
Terry Dome, what's up, man?
What up,
Yeah,
Terry?
so-
What are you doing tonight?
Hey, how about Trey Lance signed to the Canadian Football League?
Awesome, good for
I've
him.
heard,
It's not-
I've heard
it's not
speculation
official.
about that. I don't know if it's
not-
actually
not,
news
it's
yet.
not official.
If that's true, good for him. Bro.
No, so what it was, let me pull that report up.
That seems like a good fit to me.
It's gonna happen.
The Saskatchewan Roughriders of the CFL have added quarterback Trey Lance to their negotiation list.
CFL's starting up, baby.
So,
All right, I'm heading north, guys. I'll see you later.
Yeah, we're gone for like 7 weeks.
34 million.
You're going.
What did they play, 7 games?
State. What are you talking about?
Hey, man, I did 6 reps at 270 the other day. I'm feeling better and better.
Wow.
Like,
I squatted 3 McNiners. Yeah. Almost 600.
Oh yeah, that also reminds me. There are plans this Saturday, not before the mock draft.
Oh.
I think about an hour before the mock draft. We're going to be doing the Joe Stevens pays his bet.
Wow. Well, I'm gonna live cast.
So-
I remember the first time I found out about that bet. I was like, that's not a good bet, Joe.
He
Joe
sent
has
David Corona a
lot
box
of sand in his sack.
with a jersey, actually very expensive, authentic jersey. I hope he likes it, and a whole bunch of other gifts. So tune in to see what David Corona's got.
Good on Joe. Good
The
on
Browns
Joe,
held a
Joe
private
Joe
workout
Stevens
with
on YouTube.
quarterback Cam Ward.
Saturday at I think it's 6 p.m. PST.
I'll pray
We
for
go live with the mock draft at like 7:15 p.m. PST, so it should be plenty of time.
I hope to be there this week.
Ooh, and Mecca Egbuka ran a 4.440.
Ooh, speaking of, he's doing a mock draft on his Seahawks coast to coast. It's funny. You want to hear funny? This Raiders fan, I think, when was it? Was it Saturday night, Kenny?
which one?
No, it was Monday. I was on with Ty on Niners coast to coast, right?
Yeah.
And a Raiders fan logs in and he's like, yeah, I normally watch this podcast. It's Raiders coast to coast. I was like, huh.
That's right. Oh, I remember now. Yeah, Nevada.
Then you got Seahawks coast to coast going right now on Joe Stevens.
I think it was any Raiders because he was from the Northeast, right? Northeast Raiders. I think one guy was from the Northeast, but another guy came in. I don't know if it was the same.
Yeah, it was like I was laughing. So if everyone just wants to make a podcast, whatever your team's name is, coast to coast, please do. Just do it. Become part of the coast to coast gang. All right.
See that Xavier Restrepo, like a 5'7" receiver, ran a 4.840.
Yeah, everyone's
Not a
talking to
fan.
hurt his draft stock. That's why I don't know if y'all remember them last mock drafts. I started steering away from him. Like,
I'm not a fan of that
but
guy.
I mean, he's got great hands. He's got great instincts. The separation speed's definitely going to be a question. But there's some it's one of those ones, like if you watch the tape, every time Cam was in trouble, he went to him. So it's one of those ones where it really is going to become a battle difference of tape versus, measurables in a sense. I look forward to seeing this season how it turns out in a sense.
I feel like he'll be fine. I mean, like he said, he's not a big speed. He's
He
not
needs
a big
to go
68
hook up
million
with
my
Russell Wilson and
ass.
Julian Edelman.
Yo,
to figure out
68
how
is
to do
low
it.
for that dude.
He's another
what
Julian
up?
Edelman. He just
Brock will get $100 million a year because they're crazy.
Broccoli soup for 75 million. I'm down.
Bryant, what's cracking, buddy?
Yo,
Nice.
Love is pain.
The Colts.
Edelman and
Love is pain.
Julian.
But yeah, that's pretty much all going on. I guess now, Kenny, did you ever find out what Demarcus Robinson is facing a suspension for?
No, Levi, you should know.
I don't even know. Right
Wide
now.
receiver, former Ram.
Nobody can find it.
And it's like I said, if it's for PEDs, I don't care. That just means he's trying hard.
I think it was
No, it's for a DUI.
I think it was for punching his Uber driver in the throat.
It was for a DUI,
Let's see
I
here.
thought.
I've got an article from Niners Wire.
DUI.
Arrested for DUI last November while playing for the Rams. In January, he was charged with a misdemeanor DUI. According to NFL media, Robinson was arrested after California Highway Patrol officers observed a white Dodge sedan driving 100+ miles per hour on 101 freeway.
Why's it gotta be white?
In Fernando Valley, a few miles from the Rams training complex in Woodland Hills.
Why you gotta be white?
This wasn't
Interesting. So I guess was it one or two of them?
He won't play until week 4.
And while he was
I don't
at
like
the
this.
Rams,
I don't think Tommy liked your tone when talking about white people, Levi.
I was just reading verbatim the article.
God damn it!
Hold
I
on.
can't handle this.
There was a tone.
I got the real question. What kind of Dodge was it? A Dodge Charger?
What, man.
Okay.
You gonna make-
So he is not officially getting suspended. There is just speculation from Niners fans that he may.
Character
get
concern. Something
You
we
never
like.
know. I doubt it.
Dodge
That's for sure.
sedan. They didn't clarify sedan, so it was a Charger. Probably.
All right, so it wasn't a pickup truck.
And probably
Already
a Charger
bought
Hellcat, if not a 392. I mean, if you're going that fast, it's got to be something cool.
He
He probably has
Please have
the
a
only
four.
report I saw
man,
was
that-
from,
we
like,
took that
Niners
thing to the
Wire.
drag strip, and it was fucking wild. He had almost
Last
no chance to
November,
get
so
traction, even with his.
I highly doubt they'll suspend him now. Honestly, I don't think.
Hey, Levi, if you're at the drag strip without a set of Hoosiers or Mickey Thompson drag radials, you're wasting your time.
I think there was something about using like the launch control or something like that. They okayed him like one time to do it, but of course he didn't have like real drag tires. He was just out there fucking around. I remember he drove it to Maryland to take it to some custom tuner that like wouldn't void his warranty somehow. That thing was fucking beautiful.
He took it to San Andreas Custom.
And then he didn't have it properly insured, and some young girl T-boned him like outside of Food Lion, and
So it was minor.
I cry inside for him every day for that. Like,
I used to run Michelin DOT certified drag radials on my Camaro. Went back in the day. So Rocky Mountain Raceway closed, so those are gone, folks. That was my favorite place to go.
Wait, if Restrepo
It's now a
had
humongous housing project.
We used to go though.
It could be a sponsor since they're gone.
Once a
If
month.
Restrepo had a hand
drag.
injury, why would he run? It wasn't going to affect his stock if he didn't.
The PV mud bog is what they called it.
Dude, you know what? Do down there?
Player versus mud bog. PV mud bog.
Oh my god!
So at Rocky Mountain Raceway, we used to have the Friday night fights. Okay, anything, anything. You take whatever you're driving down there, you're able to drag race, right? If you hit certain miles per hour and certain times in the quarter mile, yes, there are rules. You're going to get yourself kicked off, right? So my first pass in my Camaro, I did half a second faster
What's up,
than the
Gato?
internet says my car can go. and I got kicked off the track.
Mi gato en la casa.
What's up, Crazy Juice?
You would get along with my.
You're such
my
a bad
buddy,
influence
from
on
South
Baby.
Carolina. He loves
Gato
watching the drag
numero
stuff.
uno.
He follows all those like outlaw guys that drag like.
David, you got to get your grandson a go-kart immediately. Go-kart right away. First day go-kart.
It's my granddaughter. I found out. Just so
Oh,
everyone
well,
knows.
All right, so you get him the little
Drive it
drift.
too.
cart,
Wow.
the drift
Hey,
cart.
hey, my daughter asked for an ATV when she was 7. By the time she was 7.5, she was bailing off this jump in her grandpa's backyard.
Yeah,
just,
dude.
just hit the gas. Her grandma was having a heart attack staring out the kitchen window. I'm like, calm down.
The
I have health
fudge?
insurance. She's okay.
I had a four-wheeler almost right away. I was like 7 years old, and I had a four-wheeler.
Man, y'all are rich as shit.
That LeBron?
dude.
It wasn't a rich
Y'all
thing.
are
My dad
rich
almost
as
like
shit.
put the whole thing built
No,
almost
me
the whole
and her
thing.
mom went
My
in
grandfather
on
was
it.
rich.
We
Nice.
went in on it. It was like a Polaris 125,
Did he
so
have
she could
any,
ride it when she was a
employees?
teenager
I
too.
grew up in the back of a trailer park on a dirt road, and like we used to build tree houses out in the woods out of old dumping
Ooh,
materials.
tree houses.
Oh,
And
dude, that's
he
all we did.
walked-
We went out in the woods and built trees.
And he walked to school in the snow uphill.
And we
barefoot
we
both
never
ways.
cut trees down. We waited for the hurricanes to blow trees down, and then we would use the down trees. But we would
Well,
drag
blow me
trash
Down
and shit,
trees,
like,
go, go.
Blow me down.
Good old times.
Hey, Tommy, step into my fucking office. Why?
Never once have I.
You're fucking fired.
You should have let me say why. That's what I was gonna
Ah,
Step
man.
into my office. Why? Because you're fucking fired.
So the
Dude.
latest 49ers rumors. Does anyone even pay attention to any of this?
Something about Mary.
Nothing about Mary.
You little
That was from, right?
freak.
Huh?
Which one was 7-minute ads?
Yeah, that's the whole thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I confused
Great
that scene
movie.
with one in Dumb and Dumber where he pulls them over and calls them a pumpkin pie haircutted little freak.
Oh, yeah. You've been sipping on Grandpa's old medicine cabinet.
Killer boots, man.
Pull over. It's a cardigan, but thanks for what? Thanks for noticing. So stupid.
But yeah, so pretty much it's just a whole bunch of speculation going on, folks. You know, they're actively like they're taking calls on Brandon Aiyuk, although his contract is.
I can't believe they're
it's tradable.
Who signs
think
that
it's
guy?
tradable.
That money. Come on.
There's just
I mean,
no
that was-
way, man.
Oh, and in other news, Tanner Mordecai switched his number to number 14.
Yes,
Nobody
but we
cares.
talked about this 3 days ago, man.
Nobody cares.
The real story is Cooper Rush. The Ravens are getting that deal and the
Cooper
deal,
Flush?
Cooper to what,
Hey.
Eagles?
and with
Jet
Chidobe,
Schrader,
a
what's
lot of
cracking,
void
buddy?
years on the deals. Like I think Cooper's has got 3 years of void years on it.
How long did you sign Cooper Rush for? Good God.
It's
20.
a 2-year deal, but technically it's like 2 years plus 3 void years.
Wow.
If I
So
remember
you have him
correctly.
for 3 years, pretty much?
No, just 2. But like,
Then why is it?
and then Chidobe's deals got void. I think DeAndre's deals got voids. But it's not terrible. But my God, it's just interesting to look at the contracts in general.
So it's
Everyone
not
jokes he's the
terrible,
best
but-
backup quarterback in the NFL.
Cooper Rush is a good backup quarterback.
I'm excited to see what he does.
I mean, if Dallas,
We got us a new number 10. We got us a new number 10, Mac Jones. It's very
I hate
fitting.
to say it, Sponge. It probably
Yeah.
means the Ravens are not going to carry Devin Leary too much longer. He might not make the practice squad this year.
Oh wait, Cooper went to the Ravens. I thought he went to the Eagles. The Eagles got DTR, right? Is that what happened?
Yeah, they got him in the trade with
My bad.
the Browns.
My
Which
bad.
I think that's a
Yeah,
great
give me a hug.
acquisition.
My bad. There you go.
It's hilarious how a backup quarterback in Dallas is better than the guy who has more money.
I mean, it's just continues to show the failure of Dallas. Like Kellen Moore now, went on to the Eagles, basically
I
gave
love
a big FU to the Cowboys, won a Super Bowl, and now he's the head coach down in
Yeah,
New
he sure
Orleans.
did.
Dude,
And he
Kellen
said
Moore.
that to us, too. He said that to us, too.
Bro,
either.
you should show him nothing but love. If someone wins you a ring, bro, kiss the ring.
Well, like,
Kiss
also,
it. Kiss it.
Don style. Just show him nothing but love, bro.
I love the ring, but I also want stability. But
Yeah, but that's not his fault that your
It's
head
not,
coach
it's not.
is. Yeah.
it's not.
You sound like you're looking for a
feel like
husband, Spongy.
I feel like that's more on the general manager end. I would have liked to maybe pay him a little bit more.
Spongy, if you don't mind me saying real quick,
Stay.
your team is going to be trash next year without Kellen Moore.
I said that to him last year, Kenny.
I mean, Shane Steichen left, it hurt him. Kellen's going to hurt too. It might take him 2 years to get back.
I don't think Kellen's gonna hurt as much.
That's why they have 20 picks in the next 2 seasons anyway.
I'ma be
20,
honest,
22
I
picks.
don't think Kellen's gonna hurt as
You are. So Sponge does have a point on that. Because when they played their best ball after shaving the head of their head coach, they played more of a ball control offense. Let Saquon do his thing, make safe, effective throws, which
Yeah.
Well,
that
but
is
that
way
doesn't mean
easier
Kellen
to
was
step
bad
into.
for them. It just means that it was better to run the ball than let Jalen Hurts throw it. Is that
Yeah.
what you're saying?
No, but also like
Didn't Saquon sign an extension?
If he throws it, he throws
Yeah.
picks.
Hurts is a terrible
we
quarterback.
haven't-
Oh, wow.
Not as bad as pick
Wow.
6 Stafford in the year he won the Super Bowl. My God. How many pick 6 did that asshole
Devontae
throw?
Adams.
Stafford's always had some great wide receivers. That's what I would say.
Poor Devontae.
Yes.
He finally got sick of
I
playing with
just
mediocre
recently-
quarterbacks.
Speaking of Ravens quarterbacks, I just recently bought 2 new Devin Leary cards. If you want to see,
Like I
We-
said, he's probably
Wow,
not even
I
gonna
want to
make.
see.
Cooper guarantees he's not going to see much of active roster, so he's fighting for a practice squad spot in a sense, probably.
So, Spongy, did you finish the story? And I interrupted you about the reason they're getting rid of Dak and they got rid of Cooper is because they're bringing in Shador. Is that what you did? You finish with that?
I joked about that. Yeah.
Prime time.
I mean, a lot of people talked about it last year, like, but they were like, "No way it could happen."
Bro, are you kidding me? Look at this. They don't even have to win another Super Bowl for
They
another 10
need-
years. It's
They
winning.
need one pick to
Dallas
go
makes-
their way. They need, like, someone to take Abdul or something. Will Campbell's arms were longer at his pro day than the
Yeah, he
combine.
gained like 2 inches, Levi. How'd that happen? Did he take a Viagra?
There's kind of so again, the hand thing. If you want to slightly increase your hand size, what they used to teach us, our wide receivers coach, is you get a sink and it has a circular bottom. That's better. Fill the sink with water as warm as you can possibly tolerate.
Yeah, you puff up.
Sink your hands and like bend them down on it and hold that and just keep
I
doing
always
that.
dip
And if
my
you do it
wieners.
every
Why'd
I
day,
you
always
see?
dip my wieners
Oh,
in warm
What do you
water.
think?
you can actually slightly
Jalen
increase the
Hurts.
size of your hands. So there's ways to.
You gotta dip.
Oh, wow.
You gotta.
Oh, wow.
That's the
Classic.
little tricks you learned when you're actually like prepping for the combine and
That's
shit.
culinary school 101. Dip your wieners.
So apparently,
No.
Now,
Yeah,
this is
you
funny.
gotta
A
make sure you
former New
spread
England
or,
QB wearing number 10. What's the worst that can happen?
So apparently, Spongy YTC says Jalen Hurts equals still a pampered Tyrod Taylor.
Right there.
I gotta check Will Campbell's arm measurement.
Spongy's
see
like,
if
I
got
don't
longer
care.
arms than
I
him.
don't care.
Will Campbell now will fall possibly to us, which makes this interesting because all of a sudden he gained 2 inches on his hand. But here's the thing: Will Campbell supposedly everyone says is like a pro. Like so
Yeah,
he's be in this
yeah,
league
he's
for
a
like the
good
next
guy.
10, 15 years.
Mr. Short Arms?
I think he's got that mentality to be a franchise type of player. Like,
He's got
You're
short
not-
arms.
That blend of, like,
he
blue collar
he said
and like
this.
high level intelligence with football.
said.
What I
Why-
hate is before the season, they literally were knocking him to the Ravens before like this season
Wow,
ended.
that's
And now, of course, he's yeah. I joked to Sponge about it. He's like, "You mean the number one tackle on the board?" And I was like, "Wait, what?" I was like, "The mock draft literally just showed it to us." But
I saw a lot of
He's right.
good tackles. I mean, at least 10 that I would draft. I might be going to even up to 15, 16 tackles that I wouldn't mind drafting. Are they all going to be great? No, but I like 15 tackles.
They're going to get him in the 3rd round unless Membu drops.
It's
Membo,
gonna
I
be-
see him going 4.
Membu
Really?
is gonna rise.
And everybody
He's
wants
gonna drop-
Fanning
he's gonna
Jr. too.
rise. He might go
Yeah.
top 5.
he's been
top
falling on
6,
my.
top 6.
I think
You know
it's
what? The
gonna
only
be-
true tackles are him and Kelvin Banks.
I love Kelvin Banks. Why am I the only one? I don't understand.
Yeah, I'll take him.
Hey,
Shit,
hold
I'd
on
take
a
him.
sec.
Banks over.
Campbell did the old Mayan stretching technique that I used on something else,
That's right.
and he
Which
gained a
I
couple
fucked
inches.
that up, but okay.
Yeah, I know. What the hell is that?
I read
It
the
wasn't an
directions.
inch, a couple inches. It was like a half inch or something.
Oh, look
Or
at
was
that,
it 2 inches?
No, that was Jalen.
There's no
Milroe.
way to grow your forehead like Peyton Manning, though. Except.
No, if
Guys,
we're
behave
talking
yourselves.
about
We
Will
have a
Campbell,
young lady in the chat.
But
Danielle, what's going on? You got Danielle
Oh,
Thompson
jeez.
in the building.
Hey, ass bag. What's going on, Danielle?
Wow.
Oh, it's her.
You know, I would take Scatterboo. It just depends when, right? Like,
exactly. Like, man, if you're taking like 5th, 6th
Nah,
round,
take
I would draft a little
absolutely.
bowling ball at the end of the third round.
Nah.
The
Take Scatterbo
the
in
Packers
third.
found a
Take
lot of
Scatterbo-
success. Go ahead, Sponge.
Take Scatterbo in the third. Future
Scatterboo.
Eagle.
Okay.
Steve-O.
Oh wait.
Future
Oh,
Eagle.
Scatabo. Yeah, my brain was still thinking Restrepo. I'm so sorry.
Oh shit.
My apologies. Yes, Scatabo can go as high as 3rd. My bad.
Steve-O, what the hell are you talking about?
So did you guys see Cam Ward? If he had come out last year, he would have been like the 5th, 6th, 7th best quarterback. I'm hearing people say.
Class last year, but then.
And now he's going to
before
go
the draft,
first
he
to a
took
bad
out.
team.
Yeah, a lot of people say it was a
But
bumper class last
I
year.
really did. Last year, I liked Cam Ward. I did like him.
I did too. Last year, look, 2023,
So-
I like Cam Ward.
But I also liked a lot of the other quarterbacks better. But that was also because it's not like Cam Ward was at a big school.
Mm-hmm. So
I think you would argue, Kenny, name any of those quarterbacks that went in the first round that you don't really actually like that much. I know you like
Well,
Caleb. I know you like Bo.
I didn't like
I know
Bo.
you love Jaden, which
I loved Jaden, but I feel like that was an easy one. But I didn't like Bo
Yeah.
Nix, and I missed on that guy.
I liked Bo. Yeah, I can go back. I messaged Brandon Perner right after the pick, and I told him I actually liked the pick and shared him some of the stats that I had on Bo.
I am infallible. Oh no,
That's probably what
I'm
landed me the
fallible.
original like
so
collab attempt.
so last year Shador had a 3rd round grade if he would have came out of the draft.
I mean,
A year later, he's in the top 5.
Yeah, no duh. I mean, no disrespect to you, John.
That program
Yeah, of course.
was
How
just-
dare you say 3rd round, 2nd round, Shador? There's no way. If you get him in the 2nd round, that's awesome. That's what I will say. But I don't think it's gonna happen.
I think what's going to be interesting is when the edge run starts. I don't think there's a lot
I know,
of great
right?
edge rushers in this draft.
They're gonna
and
go like
the moment like one goes, it's gonna start a run on them.
yeah,
Disappear with
domino panic.
Like,
Jalen Walker can play edge, but he's a linebacker, so.
But they don't
after
see it
Shamar
in-
Stewart, the next like 5.
Was he a
guys
stack
are gonna
backer,
go
right?
Fast.
He's good fast.
I'm not very high on Shamar Stewart.
Linebacker is what people are concerned about.
Stewart.
Even though he won the Butkus Award for linebackers, but whatever.
Now, I'll tell you why I'm not high on Shamar Stewart. It's very simple. Production.
Shamar
He has
Stewart
3
or-
years starting. He had 1.5 sacks every year. He had 4.5 sacks out of 3 years starting.
Jihad
Even
Campbell
though
is
he's
the
an
same-
athletic freak,
Cares?
he still only had 4.5 sacks in 3 years.
Isn't Jihad
in college.
Campbell the guy who didn't produce a lot, or am I thinking of Shamar Stewart?
Shamar.
Yeah, Shamar.
Okay.
Jihad actually, so the story with Jihad and why a lot of teams are so in love with him is he kind of was one of those guys at Bama that not only like waited his time, gave due process, he played a ton of special teams, and then he stepped up in every big moment as well. He is an absolute do-it-all jack linebacker. Doesn't have that edge presence like Javon does, but if you're looking for a guy to do everything, play special
Howie.
teams, and like
I'll
guy.
tell you right now, Howie loves that guy.
I like Jalen, but I don't think the Niners can take him. They have to take offensive line or defensive tackle, I think that's definite.
Safety has become a Malaki Starks has been mocked by Ravens so many times in the first round now.
Is Emin
Been
War
lost
still
to my
taking it
Eagles,
to
what are
you,
you
Levi, or
talking
no?
about?
He's usually gone. is
Yeah, I
the
think
thing.
he's gone.
No, it all depends with him.
I like Lathan Ransom, dude. I know he's not perfect, but I like him and Sebastian Castro. The way they go for tackles for losses from safeties is unbelievable. Come on.
Mm-hmm.
I'm a big fan of Billy Bowman, guys, and this
Bowman's
is not a
another
guy that's going to be taken
No.
in the first round. Well, that we know of. That could happen. It could happen.
Yeah, I think the thing that a lot of people like about Shamar is his hurry rates. A lot of teams have started to really check the hurry rates because just getting pressure on the quarterback is super important.
Right. It's
So
as
glad you
important
brought
as
that
a
up.
33
Back is
hurries.
better,
from
but-
Shamar Stewart
I am
this
so
past
glad
year.
you brought that up because I was talking about that a few years ago.
It's
About,
probably spongy.
because
puppet.
Nick Bosa wasn't getting a lot of sacks. Hurries basically make quarterbacks make bad decisions and bad throws.
Now,
Yeah, who
in
was playing
McNiner's defense,
Jeez.
quick thing I'm looking at, one of his worst games of the entire year came against
Toby Wong.
LSU,
Chong.
where he was
Toby
probably
Wong.
matched
Toby
up
Wong
against
fucking-
Will Campbell, the LSU tackle.
I got Madonna's big dick in my left ear.
That's a big red flag for me, where I have to go back and so when I check my tape, like when I'm trying to do quick ones,
They got
pick the worst
MRF
game,
or
the
Charlie
best game,
Chan.
and then whichever game comes closest to their average of the full season. And I want to see if they're
So I
high,
got-
low, and they're normal.
I got this question.
Yeah.
So
Is it
for
possible
it.
Toby-
he could fall to
Toby Wong.
32?
Say what?
So, is it possible for him to fall to 32?
No. Oh wait.
That's not
Lamar Stewart?
Spanish.
Actually, maybe yes. I've
It's
seen him
just-
talk to you a lot. Actually,
It's on
Is it
a
right?
Spanish classical.
6'6",
It's
290. Isn't that close
which
to
is
Brandon Graham's
Muslim
size? Actually, a little
instinct.
taller.
I think right system, Shamar.
Cordoba classical from
Right
where?
system.
Southern Spain,
Yeah.
sir.
He might be a.
Does
steal.
it mean Spain? I don't know. My friend
Very
sold this to me for.
Very heavily influenced guitar.
He reminds me a lot,
uh,
kind of how Odafe Owe
Arabs, I guess.
measured great had
Okay.
tons
My
of
friend
weight.
sold me this for 300. He bought it for 1,000. So
Ooh.
it's an electric cutaway. Yeah. Yeah.
Chad says, "I'm just gonna pretend I didn't hear that last thing Tommy said." Chad said, "Put him up, bro."
70 college. 70 college.
No, he hasn't seen Reservoir Dogs, I guess.
Steve-O said to port that guitar.
DEI guitar.
Trump. Steve-O is Trump.
I'm glad that the Atlantic and Dave Lombardi are going to do a show later about our war plans.
Who?
Oh, who cares? They'll do it like X's and O's, like it's a
Can
football
you
game.
imagine if Joe Biden or Kamala Harris had released war plans to the Athletic? Let's not get into it. Moving on.
I feel you, Kitty. But,
Hell yeah.
No politics, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
Next.
David's show.
To change the subject, I have a beautiful thumbnail if anybody wants to look at it and hit the like button.
I could only imagine.
But I feel you, man. But let's see here. What's going on in the football world?
So Campbell, there's a lot of 32 and a half. That's his arms, right?
Too small.
But 33 and a quarter, is it?
Is it possible?
He got some inches.
You know how much we're talking about here.
Centimeters?
Oh my God, it might happen. Have y'all seen the report from the Vikings and Aaron Rodgers?
Oh no.
What happened now?
GM discusses talks with
told y'all.
Rodgers, but I guess the main point is McCarthy's path to QB1.
Oh,
Yo,
no.
that it was possible.
I mean,
Right.
yeah, we talked about it a lot.
Nobody
but,
in their
this is
right
a confirmed
mind.
report.
Minnesota lost a ton of points. Nobody in their right mind is going to bring Aaron Rodgers around their rookie quarterback. That's ridiculous. Ridiculous.
Yeah, you don't want to ruin McCarthy by bringing Rodgers.
You
in.
want McCarthy to hear things that Aaron Rodgers is saying right now? That shit comes out of his mouth. You want him in the locker room with your young quarterback? That's ridiculous.
Next thing you know, they'll both end up in a dark closet on hallucinogens.
They'll be shrooming on a pyramid in 2 weeks.
Apparently, Vikings head coach Kevin O'Connell
By the way,
has a
Brian
great
and I are going
relationship
shrooming
with
in Egypt in a few weeks.
Speaking of Jets, you love the Jets, Dry TC. That's your real team.
Oh, dry TC.
I don't know how many cards this
That's
is,
dirty.
but these are a bunch of draft prospects. So I bought these recently. North Texas.
YTC's on. He's good shit, man.
Of course.
Ooh,
YTC
interesting.
is a Pick'em's champion, YTC, isn't he? Or almost? I thought won last year.
Tommy won.
I'm the
Oh my
champion.
goodness,
No, you won this year.
Yeah, Tommy's the champion. Thanks for reminding me. I still got to figure out a gift for Tommy. Jeez,
Tommy needs a
slacking.
This guy. I like this guy. Seth Hennigan.
Tommy needs some Magnums and a bottle of Hennessy.
Magnums.
He's like a
Sheesh.
49ers bucket hat, which I actually know a place.
Hey, YTC, I do love the A's.
Who
I
is
just
this
don't
guy?
anymore.
don't
I
know
used
what
to-
this is.
I used to go to A's games all the time because my mom's boyfriend had season tickets during the Bash Brothers years. You weren't born yet, but
Wow.
I'm
Remember
sorry.
it was
Tommy.
great.
Tommy, I'm sorry, but the A's have always been
Ace.
they've been crap.
Oh, John,
No, they have
John,
not.
John,
In the
John,
in the late '80s, they were fucking
John,
amazing.
John,
Dave
John,
Stewart.
Best
you're an
team
A's
ever.
fan now? John, you're an A's fan now? I forgot about that.
I was never an A's fan, Spongy.
I always
You-
liked both teams. I didn't think it was a rivalry, honestly.
What I was told.
Sacramento has absorbed the A's anyway. They're ours now.
I'm just saying, like, when I was growing up, the Raiders weren't here. They were in LA like a bunch of bitches.
I know.
That's why there's more
Don't-
Raider fans in LA than there are Lambos.
That is true. That is true.
So, fuck the Raiders, fuck the Rams.
These are
I can't argue
these
with
are all
that.
draft. These are all draft prospects from this year.
I'm just saying, we talk a lot about like effing lambs in the ass on this show, and I'm starting to get calls.
YTC, I think they're going for Travis Hunter.
I don't know, man. I mean,
He might be number one or number two.
Look,
I
the thing
think
about
Chad,
the
stop
draft,
it.
Carter
Thing
is
about the draft.
Oh,
You do not know what the teams are going to do. We do not know what their boards actually look like. There's a lot of teams that could have Mimbo up high. There's a lot of teams that could have just took him completely off the board. Like Walter Nolan, there's reports that he's been taken completely off of people's boards.
Well, I
Right.
think
YTC, all right. You want that
Guys,
bus?
guys,
Go
I-
for it.
45, 46, 40 picks.
I
He's
dare
fallen a
the
little bit.
31 other teams to let him fall to 32. I dare them.
I told people he won't get past the Eagles or the Chiefs because they don't care about character concerns. They'll slop you on a biscuit.
Okay, look, this is the app.
But YTC, I hope you guys get him because then it would help us out.
Levi.
Mm.
He's a
So,
senior,
good luck.
he's
No, Shador's
Yeah.
still going to go probably to the Cleveland Browns, which is insane. It's
Lance
absolutely.
Zerline
no,
Yeah.
supposedly.
Yeah, YTC for sure.
projected strength data for
Giants
What?
country, let's ride, baby. Sorry.
position group strongest. Any guesses on the overall number one leader for the like best over like 1 through 5 rounds, the best amount of talent and star caliber players?
YTC,
Yeah.
why do you want YTC? Why do you want another quarterback? You signed 2 vet quarterbacks.
Sounds
to
like a
2-year
country
deals.
song.
Because those are bridge quarterbacks, obviously.
Then why
Oh, John
sign
Jay.
2 of them?
Bridge and
I was
tunnel.
like,
sign-
someone jumped
why
out,
sign
but
2
he's
of
back.
them?
Yeah,
Sign one
He's
of
back.
them.
No biggie.
I'm sorry. I hit the wrong
Okay.
button. I was to do something.
Dude, isn't there a hurricane off the west coast right now?
Off the West Coast?
Mitchell Evans.
Who likes? Can we talk? Can we ask a question here for the whole panel? Who likes Cam Ward?
I don't know much about him, but I do hear good things about him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Terradome, because he played for the University of Miami this year.
Yeah.
And Terradome, like, okay, well, he's a Hurricane specialist. He's a bit biased, but
Yep.
I agree with him. He's not bad. He's not a bad quarterback.
I just
I'm
don't
not gonna
think.
lie, that fading throw they put on his pro day was
Remember
so
Will?
fucking-
Remember Will Levis did that?
Yeah, not the same.
He did. He did though.
Kenny, I have a question to ask you.
Yeah.
Do you think the tight
Yes,
ends?
I
are
love Will Levis. Go ahead.
Kenny.
Yes,
do you
and he
think-
does put mayo in his coffee.
I do that. Yes.
Kenny, do you believe that they're drafting a quarterback in Tennessee because they're like, it's because he drinks mayonnaise in his coffee, not because he's bad.
I think honestly, and he's going to still have to beat. Didn't Will Levis is still there, right? Or did somebody else like take him?
Levis is still there.
If he's still there, he's still going to have to beat out Will Levis. I don't think they're giving up on Will Levis. But I do think
They haven't. They would have gotten rid of him by now.
You know, I love Will Levis. He just, I don't know, when he's playing, all of a sudden, it looks like he's just moving slow. Like, I don't know.
Well, he
like,
can be really good or
like,
he can be really bad.
like his veins are full of mayo or
in
something.
his car.
Right? Too much cholesterol in the veins.
Chad misses Russ Wilson.
At least Russ knows how. All right, let me give you one thing Russ does really well.
Shador, Russ, and Jameis. That's insane.
Russ throws a beautiful deep ball to try to draw pass interference, which is actually, I think, a very important trait to have in a veteran quarterback. Just a little far enough that nobody will get it, but not so far where the referees are like, it was 100% uncatchable. And then just hope there's a little extra contact or a bad ref. I watched him do it a ton to us.
Pterodome, what do you know about this guy, Jacoby George?
Tom Brady was great at it, too. Miracle Whip Levis.
Yeah.
That's what he calls a throwing motion, actually.
I still think Will Levis can be like a Baker or a Sam Darnold. That's gonna like.
I mean, he might. He's got the potential. Like,
I thought the O-line was going to be better. I think they let him down a little bit, but it's not their fault totally. That dude is a mess sometimes.
But that's what the Ravens saw in Devin Leary, who sat behind him or came in to replace him. But
I mean, I feel like Devin.
It's not even a hard division, for God's sakes.
Miracle Whip Levis.
Miracle Whip Levis.
I mean, have you ever been to Tennessee, YTC? It's kind of a nice place, some places.
You know what? Why?
So speaking
The Eagles,
cholesterol
the Eagles
does
signed
F with your brain.
The Eagles signed a swing tackle a couple days ago. Kendall Lamb.
So
I made the mistake of actually driving perfectly horizontal through Tennessee one time on my way to Arkansas. I think I got on a road and it was like turn left in 2,000 miles or some shit like that. It was not really, like 1,300, some crazy number.
Were you on a
Budgie? I literally was in that state for like 12 hours.
Budgie, are the Eagles now the number one football team in football?
Yes.
Yay.
It's an inside joke.
Here's the thing.
Oh, look at that. What is going on here? What are we gearing up for? Some Larry Bird?
Spongy's showing cards off, so I'm putting them front and center so he can show his cards off.
Oh, wow. Hey, this is like 4K.
My dash cam's 4K.
Is that the new?
Gotta have a dash cam.
Xavier Watts, Notre Dame.
David, I legitimately, me and my girlfriend joke every fucking day because how crazy the drivers are here in Florida that if I set up a dash cam on our cameras, I would never
be pretty crazy
footage. Like, I watch people make their own turn lanes. Fuck. I watched a Mustang almost literally flip out and die flipping his car.
I'm starting to hate driving, so I'm going.
We literally witnessed an accident, a head-on accident today, basically. Like,
was that?
Just missed it.
Is that Jade? Or is that the
James
same?
And there's a quarry near us where all these dump trucks run this red light, and the amount of accidents, like.
Are they playing chicken?
And then, no one actually chickened out. I mean,
just both go off the ravine holding hands.
I had some pulled chicken for lunch day. I finally got like a good meal. We went and got barbecue.
Well, Spongy and I are from New Jersey, so we've been stealing cars since we were like 8 years old.
Legend says, I swear to God, I saw Kenny in the original Fast and Furious jacking cars in Jersey.
You guys don't remember New Jersey Drive, that movie? Where like
what was the one where they had to steal like so many cars, like in like a day, like 100 cars in a day? What was that movie?
Kenny, are you saying
Gone in 30 Seconds?
Kenny,
yes.
Kenny, are you saying the Fast and the Furious stole what you did?
Yeah.
Kenny was in Gone in 30 Seconds. I heard.
I'm Gino Toretta. Except
family.
Hey, look what I got. I got.
Kenny just walks around yelling family at people.
Yo, family. Or I'll say I am Groot. I'll say I am Groot a lot too. Who is that? I can't see him, dude.
YTC
David
says,
might get this one. I don't know if David watches it in Japanese.
Ollie Gordon the second. He's fallen.
Okiro.
YTC says, Kenny, Philly's
it.
close to Chemnitz, so make it make sense. Again, I'm not from New Jersey. So
David, do you watch Solo Leveling in English or Japanese? Are you sub or dub,
English.
Of course.
English, because I'm
You're
not,
a dub, bro. We're
Japanese.
fighting. We're fighting now.
I like
Not
when they
from
do
there.
the funny cats that don't make sense.
Look, it's Wait Lamar.
I'm not over there.
Hey, Eric Wallace.
Whoa. Eric Walls in the building. What's up, guys? Don't forget, we're streaming on 3 channels, Kenny's, mine, and John Jay's. So
Yep.
pop in everywhere and hit the like. for us.
also, if you're on my channel and you're a new follower and you're watching, please subscribe to what the title says.
And
yeah,
these are,
I'm at 197. I was
Yeah,
back
you-
down to 196 for a day, but
You
then
know
the
what,
Raiders
Dave-
fan decided to. I appreciate them. They were just
David, you should do a banner or a little banner or whatever. It doesn't have to move, but where that says Corey Davis, sign up and subscribe or whatever on his channel.
Hey, it's free, folks.
Yeah, and it costs.
It's free.
these are
Clicking
all,
buttons
like, up
makes
and
you
coming.
happy.
All of those guys I just showed you, draft prospects. This
About the button.
guy is.
Wow.
These guys are up and coming guys or graduates, students. I didn't really sort them out.
Definitely
Fun
not
fact,
Holden Smith.
Your master's degree is just all about learning big words.
I know this guy's a big time receiver for Ohio State. I think he's a.
Like super
Like
califragilistic.
passing
Yeah,
the
legit.
graduate
sophomore.
exam.
This guy's like a 6-year, 7-year player now, but he's 6'7". He's a quarterback. He's 6'7".
Yo,
Well, I'll be
Purdy's
damned.
isn't Purdy gonna have a 4th star now? Is it a 4th star on his chest?
He's got
Josh
another
Allen.
cat.
Purdy's gonna look dope this year, bro. He's gonna look good. Purdy's gonna have a great season.
He better.
I do it for family.
All I know is if the Niners don't have that great of a season, I feel like the base is going to be insanely upset with off-season moves.
Kenny, you made YTC feel
Or
old.
lack thereof.
Yeah.
How y'all feel about the Stephon Diggs signing to the Patriots?
That's stupid. Next, who's next? That's a lot of money for a
He's-
guy who isn't even. And you could have just
Now-
drafted a wide receiver.
Wide receivers, though we have a few diva wide receivers in the league. The Niners actually had 2 at one point. Now we're down to 1.
Come on.
Ah,
But-
jeez.
But Stephon Diggs is the king of the diva
Of
wide
divas.
receivers in the NFL.
Wow. And you signed him. Yeah.
So
Like, it's weird.
it's a move Bill Belichick would never make. But
No,
he's
sir.
Mike Vrabel's their head coach now, right?
Alex Okra.
No.
Ofra. Motra.
Apparently,
Jalen
Julian
Milrow.
Blackman's
Alex
gonna be with
Orgy.
Carolina Panthers.
Wow.
Yeah, there's no G,
Fun at
but
parties. He's fun at parties, Alex Orgy.
he has a brother too.
Oh, no.
Alex Orgy is actually at UNLV right now, so Kenny, you can go make a trip and go see him.
He's a running rebel, not just a rebel.
Yeah, he's a running rebel.
He's not an Ole Miss.
Rebel.
He's at UNLV. I'm getting so good at college. Yay.
Have you been playing NCAA 2025?
No, I can't do that stuff because I'll never stop. Like, I get addicted and I can't turn it off. So
Oh,
I
you're
can't be
talking to a League of Legends player.
I can't have Madden in the house anymore. We took it out like 4 years ago because I can't stop. Had to be done.
I logged
I broke it-
thousands
broke
of
it.
games and
Yeah,
Oh,
broken.
wow.
I climbed to I think the top.
You need
0.2
Madden
North
Anonymous.
American
Yeah, no,
server.
No, it's everything. I'm like obsessive
In my game
compulsive.
mode.
So I get like.
I think you guys know this
Hey.
guy's dad.
There are support groups for every addiction for every video game there, Kenny.
I've made it to
There
Grandmaster
are.
in Rocket League.
Yeah, that would be a funny room of people. I bet
I
you that.
quit video games fucking forever.
Call of Duty sucks though.
Don't know. I played San Andreas for like the last 7 years. I just can't play Madden.
San Andreas, San Andreas!
I had the
Andreas,
original
San
San
Andreas.
Andreas with
Rock
the
me,
hidden
San
gold.
Andreas!
So
I
I want to say this for YTC. The next
Rock me, San Andreas.
GTA.
Sorry.
The next GTA.
This guy went to
God
Bergen
damn it.
Catholic.
Sorry.
Everybody's
Bergen
cutting off
Catholic,
John
this
Jay.
guy
Somebody
went.
was talking. Who was talking? I missed
I would
it.
say the next GTA will come out when actually it's never coming out because that game has been in price for a long time.
I sent a
just want you
video
to
to
play
my
the
friend
old
John
one.
Jay, and it's like we got welding and farmer simulator before we got GTA 6, guys.
Yeah, but what a game!
Oh my gosh.
What a game! It's worth the
All
wait.
right, Levi.
Oh, it's gonna be
Levi, this
great.
guy
All
right
the
here
references they've hinted at. I'm ready for the
Levi,
next
this guy right here
Skyrim game. Like
is the next Lamar Jackson.
Fallout.
This guy.
Is it Brady
This
Cook?
guy. No, it's not Brady Cook. But this
Brady
guy,
has a terrible accuracy. Brady Cook. That's the problem.
if you look
Tyler
at this
Hawes.
guy on college,
Is that right?
No,
I didn't hear
I
that.
know it's a video game, but this guy has like 95 speed in college football.
9 times.
95 speed.
Nice.
So watch.
I'm
watch
looking
out.
right here. It says he's missed 9 days.
I don't know, it's weird. I can see the cards on my PlayStation, but I can't see the cards on my iPad. It's really weird.
You should see the song I'm listening to.
How can I see the song?
I know. No, that's from that. Yeah. No, I know. That's the point.
Mozart with ADD? Like, what the hell?
That's the point. That was from. You should see this song I'm listening to,
I've
man.
always wanted to.
It's
like,
by
be,
a group
like,
called-
upstep DJing, but it really layered a lot of.
It's called
classical
"Don't Bogart
music
That
into it.
Joint," my friend.
There's a bunch of people.
I think it's by a group called. This is a couple hours later. Must have nodded off, man.
I was gonna clean my room until I got high.
I have a song on my playlist where it's like this nice, like classical going, and then someone's like, "Oh, I like that. Did you make that?" And then it's just like, "No, it's Mozart." And then of course that's when the drop hits. It just, it just goes crazy. It's part of my workout one.
Vivaldi is one of my favorites.
I never,
One last
like I
card.
said, I want to bring them back.
One last card, and then
If you hear
on full
violins,
screen.
probably.
Oh, dude, I love violins. I wanted to play the violin. I wanted to actually be a saxophone player.
One rock song is based off Beethoven's Fifth.
You mean that one?
No. Ba-na-na-na.
Yeah.
Smoke on the Water was based off that motif.
Man.
There you go.
Dude,
Cheech
everything
and Chong,
based off
me
something
Afro Man.
older at this point. Like
That sounds like a movie that would have been out in the 70s. I would have had that shit on VHS.
Hey, white boys can play cornerback.
Oh, what's with the white boy slander? Cooper DeJean, my first pick in last draft. Whatever. What do I know?
Dijon, whatever.
And then,
And I wasn't the only
and
one.
then, I don't just have his card. No. You have it all wrong.
ain't got nothing wrong, boy.
What are you trying to say? You stole Cooper DeJean's jockstrap? What's happening?
You gonna learn today.
You don't have his jersey.
His jersey, too.
Oh, nice.
Oh my gosh, it's crazy guy.
Kelly,
What's up, crazy guy? The so-called Chiefs
I
Cowboys
I
fan.
can't hate on the Kelly Green. I like it. Crazy guy. That's a great name.
Apparently, he's a Chiefs / Cowboys fan.
Oh, wow. Oh, you got to hang out on Saturday then.
Oh, look who we got in the chat. We got Crazy Girl.
Oh,
Good Lord.
Crazy guy. I remember Crazy Guy.
is that the guy who changed his team?
Subscribe to David McNider's channel, crazy guy.
Would I
Crazy
be
guy.
wild?
Crazy guy from
D sessions on my
from
channel.
Shifty's channel. That's where I
Yes.
Remember,
I've got a buddy that's trying to bring me into a D&D group, and I was like, man, wonder if I should stream.
I haven't seen Shifty on for a while.
That's because he's in Ireland.
Yeah, he's in Ireland.
So his
He
time-
streams Niner games, but I don't know.
Yeah,
He does
yeah,
like
he still
power
does
rankings
shows.
and shit.
He still does shows, but they're like, we're out of key, we're out of sync, right?
I know, like basically the time zone. So basically, he records when we're out here in the West Coast sleeping, and then he uploaded them before he goes to sleep.
Nice. Yeah, which is probably when I go to sleep or something.
There was a road in Colorado Springs, and I was messing with a lady, and I was like, oh, yeah, over there on Dublin. And she looked at me, he's like, it's Dublin. And I'm like,
Dublin.
You've never
That-
met, like deep down, I'm like, you've never met an Irish person. Like,
Irish people are hilarious.
I want to go to
I'm
Ireland so
Irish.
bad.
They're the funniest people in the world, by the way. I'm just saying that.
I got to go buy my DNA back from 23andMe.
Oh no!
Someone got it for
funny.
me as a gift, and I was like, I don't
You
really
paid
want to
them-
do this, but or
paid
no,
them
that's
to
steal your
ancestry, but
spit.
it's all the
Papa
same.
J.
It's all the same, bro.
Papa J has a question to ask you, man.
There's gonna be a Levi walking around.
I wouldn't mind that.
They're cloning us, bro.
All right, guys, we got to come up with
Man.
a keyword and secret.
I'm just like,
Just kiss
like I don't
close,
think. Do I have him on any social media? I gotta look.
And all right, crazy guy says I was just delusional because I hate the Niners. I'm still a Cowboys fan, but he's ashamed to be a Cowboys fan.
Well, I think they got rid of Jerry Jones, stepped down as GM, unless that was fake news.
David, someone wants to join the panel.
I know.
That's
Oh.
popular.
I'm just looking. I'm
even
looking to
if-
see if I actually have him on any of my social media accounts because I don't like putting that in the chat.
Even if they said
True,
that Jerry
true.
Jones stepped down, does Jerry Jones know he stepped down?
If Papa J is
World
shipping, I'm gonna be real.
My opponent.
It doesn't matter if Jerry steps down because then you just got Steven. And then
What do you think about the Niners going to pay Brock Purdy 50 to 55 million?
It sounds like Robbie Krieger is on acid.
What do we think about the Niners paying what?
Purdy 50 to 55 million.
All right, crazy guy. Make sure you.
I mean, it's gonna.
subscribe.
I mean, that's
I
I'd say
do.
that's a
I
point,
do.
but-
I do. I have him. I have him on X.
So 65 like 2 years ago.
Oh shit! I forgot to tell you, but I guess it's not that big of a deal.
wait, David, you have him on X videos.
I had to
That's-
bone a 28-year-old last Friday.
It's all for you.
Chew a lord. Chew a lord.
YTC
Yeah.
says
That's the
Tommy
youngest
sounds
out. She's like 19 years younger than me.
YTC says Tommy sounds like he's about to snap a cord.
I think it's like 23 years younger than me is the youngest I've ever something like that.
How dare you, Papa J? I told you to boycott X.
What the hell are you?
You guys don't have to boycott. I am because I hate
Young
that
girl?
son of a bitch.
Honestly, every day.
I DM'd it to you on X there, Papa J.
I just gotta get.
What, 28's too young.
Before I
No, it isn't.
delete my.
I just don't go under 21.
I think 27 and above.
This
is
would be the
good.
first time I
Yeah.
think we've had Papa J on.
I'm gonna curse Elon
I've never
Musk
seen
out
Papa
before
J.
I delete all my stuff.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's a good idea.
We got
Yeah, do it for me.
Matt-
Put me in there.
Bebop popped on with
I used
me
to
and
tweet
Brian
at
for
him
the first
challenging
time
him.
ever.
I'm like, yo, you want?
Dude, he's a scumbag.
Levi,
What?
make sure not to join
Who's a
any of
scumbag?
his group. Levi,
Elon
make
Musk.
Sure not,
Oh yeah,
Levi,
you're right.
make sure not to join.
Hey,
any
not
of his
talking
group
politics.
Yeah,
I thought we were
this is the
talking
Corey
tech.
Davis show. All we talk is sports.
That's right.
All I do is win because I
matter
listen
what.
to him. I get my life
sure?
advice from rappers.
In the
No
words of
ma-
Levi,
Corey,
just make sure
Well,
not
Kenny,
to
this
join
is a
any of
football
his group
team.
chats before
Yeah.
you go. Don't join any of his group
I
chats.
know YTC younger chicks like older guys because it's
Yep.
kind of
Mhm.
we got our stuff together. We're all
Yep.
calm.
I like girls with
You know.
curly hair.
But my ex,
We
I would
mostly got our
spend the
stuff
night,
together. I don't know about Tommy.
and I would spend the
Yeah.
night at my ex every freaking night this week. Jesus. I finally said, I can't tonight.
Oh,
Jesus.
he's hanging out with
Proud of
boys.
you.
take
Well,
my
I don't know. I think she wants to
my
get
wife,
back together.
please.
I'm just like, dude, I don't know. Let's take it
Have you-
slow.
Have you told her we are never getting
Never,
married?
wow.
ever,
Ever.
No, because I don't know.
Oh my goodness!
She's like that. It's probably gonna happen. I hate to say it, but it's just like,
Have some pride. I'm
well,
joking.
nobody's
I
taking
don't know-
care
I
of
don't
me
know
like
if
her.
I'm
Like
joking, yeah. I don't know.
Damn.
nobody. It's just like, you know,
You're gonna let that
Another-
woman put your credit, Tommy?
Damn.
my credit.
At least that's the only thing she's fucking right.
My credit's
I don't
not
know.
Your senior
going
cit-
for me.
No, Tommy, she's gonna take the senior citizen discount.
Dad.
She's older than me.
Oh. Yeah, he does.
Oh, we talk about the old. Oh,
And
okay.
Then you'll take her senior citizen.
McNiner likes like
Yeah,
4,
that'll be in 5
8,
years.
4, 9 and a
Actually,
half.
4 years.
Chad.
You know why? Because they have tiny hands, so McNiner's junk looks huge.
Wait, we're talking about Kenny Pickett?
You know what they say about
Oh,
No,
my
no,
Chad,
he's
I
telling
am.
me that
That's-
Tommy's into the tiny women. That's
Chad,
what he's telling me.
hey, that
like-
28-year-old is basically, she was 4'11", little Mexican girl.
Ooh, hey, watch it, buddy.
Now, I'm not prejudiced in any way, shape, or form.
That's
If
huge
she's hot
ass.
and
Oh my
she's
God.
tiny, you know,
Huge
if
ass.
she's hot and she's taller than me, you know, like I'm not prejudiced in any way, shape, or
know.
form. Like,
I love short women. Sorry.
David picked Niner.
So I know you're not anime guys. In Jujutsu Kaisen, which is one of the most famous animes in the world, one of the most famous lines is, "What's your type?"
Is that the one with the tentacles?
And the one guy looks at him, and this guy, like, before he fights everyone's like, "What's your type?" Talking about women, and the main character looks at him and says, "Tall with a fat ass," like Jennifer Lawrence. That's one of the most iconic lines ever.
Tall women always look thin, so there you go.
Hey, David, you like my name?
What DC?
Huge ass. That's my accountant's name.
Is it?
No.
David Short Kings.
My accountant is Venezuelan, by the way.
So,
Dude, I can't
Giraffe
stand those
girls.
tall. I can't go tall.
Oh, wow. David McShort King.
Hey, tall girls need loving too. Okay,
They do.
Most
Some of
guys
them
don't
need
like
food.
tall girls, and this is a fact.
Why?
Okay,
they're threatened.
Twice
They're
the loving.
threatened.
I like tall girls.
I
What's
mean-
wrong with that?
I like
Yeah.
tall girls. I like short.
I'm a rock climber, so
Listen,
that's
I play
My millennial
sports,
brain
and
thinks
a lot
everything's
of basketball ladies are taller than me, and nothing wrong with that.
perfect.
John James,
Oh,
like, I
damn.
will buy me a WNBA mama.
I
You know
ain't
what?
enough to be able to
Just
pick
because I prefer shorter doesn't mean I won't go tall for like once or twice. I have different appetites depending on the night.
Very true, very true.
As long as she was born a female, that's my.
Yes, yeah, exactly. This isn't. What the hell is that movie? I didn't see it, but I ruined it for my dad when he was watching it.
What's that movie? I didn't see it, but
Yeah, I didn't see. What the hell is the name of it? It was in the 90s.
it was in the. What is it about?
About a transvestite.
Huh.
But she looked like a woman, and then
I have no idea.
the Crying Game. I think it's called the Crying Game.
Yeah,
All the
yeah, won an
crying
award.
games. Oh yeah.
That's right.
Wait till you see. No. Everyone
Mrs.
knew
Doubtfire,
that it
that's
was
not-
it was a man. Like,
Yo, Miss
Mrs.
Doubtfire.
Miss Doubtfire.
Miss Doubtfire is incredible, bro.
Great movie.
oh, that's funny.
Listen,
I would.
It was the drink that killed him. It was the drink that killed him. He got hit by a Guinness truck.
Yeah, it
Pterodactyl.
was quite literally the drink.
I want to like get his truck to go out.
Yeah.
I know.
If it's gonna be any truck, it's
Wow.
better be out.
By the way,
His idea of foreplay was brace yourself.
the song for the Crying Game, Tommy, that was actually.
Wow, he went to the Diddy party.
Wow.
What are you saying,
You went.
Kenny?
The song. Remember how huge the song was? The Crying Game song. It was actually a remake of a song from the 50s.
What was the name of it?
It was the Crying Game. Exactly the same lyrics. Everything is the same.
Oh wow.
Yeah. Remember, you know what I remember of the Crying Game is that in Ace Ventura, he kisses the girl and then he takes a shower for 20 minutes while he listens to this song.
Oh Lord.
Girl, and I like it.
Finkel and Einhorn, he kissed her. Remember?
Oh yeah. Your gun is digging into my hip. God.
Down.
that's a classic.
Yeah.
Ventura Pet Detective. That's a
Like what?
classic right there.
Really?
Well, I have kissed a man.
I love Dan Marino.
Would you like some refreshments, Dan? I've made some refreshments, Dan.
Okay, real quick, this is a brand new report.
Einhorn
Even
is
more
Finkel.
from Adam Schefter on hearing that Aaron Rodgers
Okay.
might not want.
Finkel is Einhorn.
Might not want what?
Even more from Adam Schefter on hearing that Aaron Rodgers might not want to play anymore.
Fine.
Okay.
No one's offering him the
And
money.
he's retired.
I mean, at this point, he's not going to win a Super Bowl, so what's the point of playing?
Well, we don't know that. But you want to make a bet with Joe Stevens?
Did he lose that, or it didn't count?
The McNiner just told you like an hour ago.
Well, I don't listen to things sometimes.
Are you on mushrooms again, Tommy?
Shit.
Are you
I
on
haven't been on
shiitake?
I haven't done mushrooms in sheesh.
Are you on
Since the
shiitake?
90s? Oh my god, the 90s. Wow.
Yeah, it
The
was the
90s.
90s. Probably. No, I
I
think it
was
was.
a child in the 90s.
Well, does microdosing count?
Yeah.
Yes, it counts.
Then just recently.
There you go, you freaking liar.
I remember the
I had to
90s.
go to the DMV. What do you want from me?
I remember the 90s so
Shit,
well.
I haven't been to the
90s?
DMV in forever.
The Atlanta Braves.
And I was just a little lad.
Well, I crashed into a bus of nuns. I had to go. I had no
The
choice.
Atlanta
The
Braves.
Braves? What about the Braves?
No, I said I remember the 90s. The Atlanta Braves still own Philadelphia to this
Oh,
day.
man.
Whoa,
Yankees?
Yeah.
Whoa. Stop the
Oh, my bad. I forgot you're a Phillies fan.
The slander. The slander.
We sent the Phillies home in the fucking championship series, just like they sent us home in football, but
I had a Phillies hat.
we won the World Series. The Eagles lost that Super Bowl. Boom. Sorry. Well, what are you talking about? This is a football channel.
Also, I'm sorry, but YTC's Yankees will always own Philly.
My Orioles will have.
God.
That's right. We're like totally off subject here.
What do you want to talk
It is a
about
football
besides
channel.
movies and goofiness?
Well, it's kind of the dead time. I mean, what is there to talk about?
Not really. Nothing.
I mean, wait, there's so many mock drafts. I'm like about to turn into a
I know.
fucking mockingbird.
Why don't we talk about
The
what
fucking
New York
mock
Times
drafts
did?
are
That's
so
football
boring.
news.
So we
got
should do
Russell
one now.
Wilson.
Whee!
Oh yeah, why not? 3.0
No, wait,
mock
we're
draft
we're
3.0.
8 or 9.0.
Dude, I'm actually on episode 9, Tommy.
There you
So
go.
I've done like
Damn.
we've
Yeah.
done multiple, so I've probably done like 20 something mock
We're
drafts
on like
live
Return of the
YouTube.
Sith or something. I don't remember.
Well, I'm on spring break right now, and it's great.
Oh, nice.
But it's
I'm
already
not.
flew by, man. It's already Wednesday.
Yeah.
I've been off this whole week.
That's how it goes, man.
I remember the 80s when going to spring break and having a good time meant that you knocked up some stranger and got arrested.
Now spring break is me fucking
That was the
spending,
80s, baby.
hanging out with my ex all day in the night.
Live
Kenny
free,
is
die
the
hard without a
reason why we
compromise.
had to put spring break laws in
Kenny,
Florida.
Kenny, is there a possibility, because you say you're from New Jersey, that you might be Mr. YTC's secret father?
And I don't know about father, but we most definitely can be related.
I'm sorry, YTC. I'll apologize.
My very
I can't believe I watched
You ain't
another
lying.
damn
You ain't
mock
lying,
draft.
Chad Schrader. You ain't lying. But it's funny because all these guys that are mocking for the 49ers, that we take that what was it, Will Johnson?
No way in hell he goes
Michigan.
to
We
us.
take him a lot. We
I
take
don't
like
Johnson. He's
I'm
had
sitting there
a-
going, how's corner a need? We took Renardo Green last year. We have the Amador Lenore.
David, supposedly from what I heard, the Cowboys are really, really interested in Will Johnson. So we might want to jump you to get Will Johnson.
Really? Instead of Jade Barron? I'm sorry, but Will Johnson has
Dude.
been hurt like every other month.
Yeah, it's just a stupid ass pick. I want somebody to pick that dude.
Please don't.
Because if you're gonna pick a
We don't
corner
keep
in the
getting
freaking
hurt.
first round, he better be fucking Deion Sanders / Revis. Like he better be that good.
You never know, I guess.
You can't. I can't argue with that. You know, especially that high in the first round, right?
I don't think they've ever. The highest they ever was, was Green.
We can't go corner in the first round unless we trade way back, like 20.
I was surprised they went second round. I was like, wow, a corner in the second round. This is not how they. I guess the philosophy's changed. I'd be going to be like how the Seahawks do it, build from the outside in, like the secondary.
Well, but look, the draft picks we took last year was setting up for this year. You know, a lot of people are like, "Oh, Jed York put his foot down." Okay, I think this plan for this offseason was in place last year, folks. Okay.
Yeah.
Look at the draft. Look at who they took. They replaced players in the draft that they knew they were going to let walk.
Yeah.
You know, they drafted Ricky Purcell to literally be Debo's replacement.
Mm-hmm.
Literally. You know, it was the plan has been in place.
Mhm.
You know,
Yeah.
And that's just how it is. You know, the Niners they planned for this. They planned on eating all this money, but they thought that there was going to be a run this year, and that's why they kept the group together for one more year. But it didn't happen.
Yep.
Right?
So
Yeah.
Cleveland radio host Bruce Drennan reported
Bruce
that the
Jenner?
Cowboys. No, hold on. Reported that the
Wow,
Browns
Tommy.
a blockbuster trade for Cowboys QB Dak Prescott, but it has been deemed fake news. Drennan said the deal would have involved DB Greg Newsome II and draft picks going back to Dallas. I run it all down when working this beat, and the Dallas Cowboys are not working on trading Dak to the Browns. In fact, texts with two sources tell me fake news and absolutely not before this gets any sort of rules. Jane Ashley Slater said.
Strong words.
And she works for the NFL Network.
So
I'm just saying the NFL Network is a more reliable source than some radio hosts.
Yeah, but who invests in that network? Who are the people who own that network? And what do they really want? Clicks, money, attention.
Oh, here
views?
we go. It's true though. It's true. It's like PFF. Who actually owns that?
Well,
now Chris Collinsworth actually used to. And I don't know who he sold it to for $50 million back in the day, but he's got enough money to the point where he doesn't have to annoy us every Sunday night. Okay.
I mean, 50 mil. He sold
I just
out
saw a
too
brand new
early based on their current numbers.
Yeah.
I just saw a brand new.
Well, it was a long time ago though. So
yeah. Just the fact that you think about there's 32 NFL teams, every single one of those NFL teams pays a multi-million-dollar deal to PFF for access to their data. Meaning every year they're clearing minimum 32 mil on even a 1 mil. 2, they're clearing 64. 3, like, and that's again.
Well, look, Locked On Sports, Chat
just making
Sports.
sure
all
I
those
sent
things are
Papa J the
owned by
right
people
link.
with a lot of money because they know how important that.
Oh yeah, it's the stream.
I was in a fantasy football league with the Locked On Ravens content creator this year.
If I see, no offense to Crocker and I forgot the other guy's name, Peacock. Yeah, no offense to those guys, but I don't do Locked On. I don't do Chat Sports. If you got like somebody backing you with money, I don't watch you. Sorry.
Yeah, Papa J. Hey, guess what? Guess what, guys?
Papa J's
So
here.
for the first time on my channel, we're getting Papa J. What's up, buddy?
Hey!
I thought it wasn't working.
I got it working finally here. I've got it working.
Nice.
Yeah, when you first click the link, it's kind of weird. It makes it go through some things.
Incredible. Papa J is here in the house.
Yep. This is Papa J, folks.
Damn.
Yes.
In Chicago. Now you're not in Chicago. Where well, don't give us your exact location, but where vicinity wise are you?
West, East, or Central?
Oh, whoops.
Having some technical difficulties.
He'll be back. Hey, it's his first time. We gotta give him a chance.
Hey, I remember my first time.
Whoa, this guy's in Chicago. I know this guy's in Chicago.
Rick Diaz.
Yep. He's over on John Jay's channel.
Oh my gosh, I see a ghost in Levi's background.
I love Chicago. That was fun.
I haven't. Oh yeah.
Hold on, was it a ghost or was it his girlfriend? I mean, did she actually make a note? She didn't make an appearance.
I think. Or is that his TV?
It's my TV. I'm playing a game.
Yeah.
Oh, I thought
I
saw a reflection there.
I heard there's a ghost in Spongy that the ghost roots for the Bears. I'm sorry.
Tragedy.
But yeah, I mean, NFL news. You know, like what's new? Stephon Diggs is in New England. Oh well.
Let's talk about the
Um,
Giants. What they did. They got Mr. Unlimited.
Oh man.
Limited.
Did, so they got Russell Wilson pretty much, right? Yes.
Talk about how good Jaden Daniels' mom is, because I don't know if any of y'all saw the famous clip of her.
Oh yeah, the NBA game.
No, the W. I think
Or was
it
it
was a
WNBA?
college game. I think.
Oh,
It was
okay, yeah.
college.
Yeah, I think you're
Oh
right.
yeah, the NCAA tournament. He's just
Yeah, Juju Watkins at one of her games. I guess Jaden Daniels pulled up and with his agent, aka his mother,
Like Lamar.
and she would not let him sit near Juju Watkins. She had to get in the middle of it.
I was wondering. I didn't
was-
actually read the story. That's funny.
She sat right between them.
Yep.
She sat right between them. Yeah.
Spongy, you read the Adam Schefter thing before about Cam Ward and Shador Sanders? About how the Giants, even though they have Russ and Jameis, will still take Shador in a heartbeat?
I'm sorry. They
Yeah.
should not draft a quarterback.
No,
Yeah,
they
so-
shouldn't, but they are still fully prepared to do that.
yeah. So I read an article after the trade. You know, like when I heard about it, and the Giants were still interested in a quarterback.
Yeah. Well, because Russell Wilson's only 1 year, I believe.
And I think he's
Well,
30.
and if that's what I'm saying is he's a bridge.
Like Sam Darnold.
Mhm.
Well, Sam Darnold signed a 3-year deal though.
Yeah, but they can dump him after 1 year. If you look at the contract, they're allowed to just dump his ass after 1 year.
Well,
Have y'all
and,
seen
you
they're
know, that-
making changes to kickoff?
I heard about it.
Oh,
Or
great.
they're
30
Again?
proposing- So they didn't like the return rate last year. The proposal league competition committee has proposed moving it from 30 to 35-yard line now
Unbelievable. They
to
just want
again
points.
incentivize teams to run it back. And then also they want to get rid of, I think, the thing where you have to tell the other team you're going to onside kick, but in the fourth quarter. But I think you do still have to be behind.
Do you have to report your eligible receivers? That's what really matters.
Oh yeah, that's been around since Bill Belichick
Yeah.
started abusing it. Bill Belichick is literally the reason that rule's in the rule books.
There's a lot of reasons that Patriots associated people have.
Like he probably cheated, but the dude was genius at pushing the edge of the rules. Like almost half of the new rules introduced in the past 15 years were because of Bill Belichick.
Oh man! And then he
You
leaves.
gotta give
to go to
respect.
college.
That's
how I do, man.
I can't argue
What's funny
with
is
that.
y'all probably aren't gamers, but one of my first videos was a World of Warcraft tutorial video because I had a hard time with what's considered the second hardest quest in the entire game, and I just
Was it
kind of
called Finding My Wiener?
obtained
Oh my goodness.
But
Attain
I
low
figured out
bar.
a very creative way to
back.
kind of beat
He's
the four
back.
bosses. Yeah. Oh, sorry, Pop J.
All right, he's back.
All right, here we go. Oh my goodness, I'm so sorry, guys. My grandson.
Oh, you're good.
My grandson snuck into my room and switched the power light to my computer behind me without me even noticing, and shut out my computer and everything. So sorry about
No
that.
worries.
He got an ass whooping for that, though. No,
Yeah, hit- You
We're
hit-
old school. We're old
Yeah.
school here.
I agree.
Every parent's choice for sure. I feel you on that sometimes.
Well,
I'm sorry, I
there
just
you
got a
go.
call from Dyfus. Hold on.
Oh man.
Wow. Wow, here it comes. Here it comes. Here it comes.
Full
FBI
rank.
warning.
Nice meeting you guys
Yeah.
face to face finally. I appreciate
Yeah.
you guys letting me come in.
For how long? 1 year, 2 years?
Oh, wow.
For the season? He won't get traded.
He's Adam Schefter on the phone. He's making deals.
Oh
Oh
damn.
boy. I don't know what these guys are talking about.
Who is playing
But-
that
No,
guitar?
so,
It sounds pretty sweet though.
That's Tommy.
It's me.
That's
Who else plays?
Yeah, and he's
Tom.
When your dad's.
I forgot my
in the
cable at
area,
the place I was recording, so
always
I only have
find
my
out the
freaking
inner
classical.
scoop of what
So are we starting a
what
ska
athletes
band,
coming in and
Tommy?
out.
I'll play the trumpet. You can be our guitar
Nice.
Please excuse our Philly fan. He does not know best.
Hmm.
Whoa,
Who?
whoa.
Spongy.
player. Whoa, bro.
He's an Eagles fan.
Hey, Papa J, where's the average one
banned from the
tonight?
link.
Haven't seen him.
The average one. I'm sorry, I didn't hear that.
Yeah, where's the average one? 765.
765.
Average one? Who's that? You mean great one? I think
No,
you mean
your
great-
nemesis.
Oh,
Great one.
765.
Great
Great
one.
average one. Average. Oh, I gotcha.
Average.
Oh,
Average one.
no, he don't face me anymore. He don't face me. He's too scared. He makes up those stories all the time.
Yeah, he looks very lame.
He's blocking me, or I ran him off of a chat. Bull crap.
He's full of shit.
Yes, he is.
Pertamites. Oh, you pertamites
Hey,
are funny.
Bro,
It's like,
what's cracking, buddy? That's Papa J next to you there.
how are we
Oh, what's up,
pertamites? We
buddy?
just support our quarterback.
Crown.
Hey, I feel like we should be like on the Brady's bunch, like looking
Yeah.
like this.
We all gotta let do the intro chanting, pass it along to the next person.
Hey, nice to meet you, Papa Joe.
Nice to meet you too, David, man.
Oh, what's up, my Warriors, brother?
It's all about the Lakers.
No.
Papa J, I'm not kidding, bro. I thought you were somebody else. Like, I didn't think you were a real person. I thought you were someone else's burner account.
A lot of people think that. A lot of people think that.
So I'm glad I see your face, man. I love that. I love this.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm a real person.
Nah, I knew you were real.
I am not AI. I am not AI.
Not yet.
He's actually
So
one of those
Papa J,
guys.
Papa
with
J,
the
what do you
logos.
think about the Niners team this year?
Oh, to tell you the truth, I am looking forward to it. I think they're going to kick ass. I think this is a I don't think of it as a rebuild. It's more like a remodel, to tell you the truth. It's a little makeover.
Retool.
Yeah.
It's a retool. It really is. We let go of a lot of people that they were too much of an iffy kind of thing, And if you have too much of an iffy kind of thing, that means you're gambling with lottery money. You're putting in money into lottery, which never works out. So you better go with something for sure or something more dependable than trying to play the lotto.
we're doing.
So you think Brian Aiyuk staying or leaving?
I would. My true feeling, because I love Aiyuk, I really hope he stays and kicks some ass. But reality has it that it's probably not going to work out just because of everything that has happened emotionally and physically. I don't think it's going to happen. So it's better for the Niners to move on. But I wouldn't. I would love to have him back and produce like he used to.
I don't think he's not getting traded. That's what I
We would-
think, but
we
I
would-
could be wrong. I don't know everything.
Yeah, exactly. Who's going to take him for that much money?
Yeah.
They said the Steelers want him.
Can't believe
If
we
the Steelers
signed-
want him for a great price, freaking go
Right.
for it.
Well, I
you
mean,
know?
I don't think they
Right.
care about compensation per se. I think they just care about getting them taking on that contract because it's the worst contract they've signed in how long?
I mean,
Well,
it was.
yeah. Go ahead. What?
No.
It
You're
was, right?
absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That was and it started out that they should have just signed him way before they did. And
Well, his diva ass made it way too difficult.
And
He
that's the
said-
other thing. Exactly. That's the other
Yeah.
thing is that after all of it, his diva ass waited way too long also to sign that contract. And in return,
And he admitted it too. He's like, I made it more,
Absolutely. And that really was detrimental to him being prepared for the season because of the chemistry connection that he had to
what's up,
still
Levi?
build up between him and Brock Purdy. That was very detrimental. Same thing with Debo. They suffered because of that. Because it
Like,
was
look how
detrimental.
bad. Yeah, without Aiyuk performing at a high level, like their separation rate was garbage. Just like throw it towards Jennings, who's like just do contested catches every time. That's not how football works.
Yo, I
I
like
mean,
I like
Pearsall
BA
missed some
just
time.
fine, but I used
Yeah,
to
Chris, that too.
fine. What
Howland's
bothered me
got
Yeah.
about
great
Brandon
potential.
Aiyuk was when he started flirting with Jaden Daniels, and so the Niners were like,
Yeah.
"You know what? We're gonna trade Debo there, bitch."
Hey, did you guys see that girl from USC was talking to the Commanders quarterback?
That's what Sponge
No,
was just
what?
talking about too.
Yeah, yeah, I seen
What was
that.
that?
That girl from USC, she was talking to that guy, the quarterback for the Commanders.
Wait, who's the quarterback for the Commanders? Who are you talking about?
Daniels.
Oh,
Jaden.
really?
Yeah,
JD5.
Like trying to connect and
yeah,
kind of thing?
and his mom was in the middle of it.
Playing cop
Wait,
blocker.
that sounds gross. Hold on. What?
No, not
And
literally. in the
his
middle.
mom, his mom was in the middle.
That is some nasty shit, bro.
No, I think
This is a clean channel, gentlemen.
His mom was like, "Nah,
Oh,
this
she was
hoe ain't hitting
separating.
on my
Oh, she
son."
was separating.
Cock-blocking,
Gotcha.
Yes,
gotcha.
separating.
Okay.
She wanted half.
Woo!
She wanted half.
I was thinking other things. I'm sorry. She was
You've
in
been
the
on that
middle.
McManus.
website a little too much.
Hey, McManus, did Joe Steven get at you?
Yeah. So Saturday at I think it's 6:00 your time, we're going to go live, and you're gonna open up your box of goodies.
Mm.
Yep.
I know
Yep.
me and Corona were talking earlier. He disrupted me when I was at work.
So yeah, everyone,
shit.
don't forget to tune in for that. It'll be on Joe Stevens' channel.
I'll tune in for that. For sure.
I'm gonna send you the link, John Jay.
All right.
Hey, I didn't know River Craycraft was on the freaking Seahawks now.
Is he?
Oh wow.
Yeah. I tuned into Joe's dumb channel tonight. Caught his show.
Oh. Huh. I remember he was with us a few years back, right?
Yep. He was. What was it? 2021 or 2020 or what the hell was it?
I think it was like 20. I think 2022 is when we let him go. Then he went to the Dolphins for a couple years.
Yeah, that's right.
But yeah,
I'll
how
be right
about
back.
Elijah
I
Mitchell
gotta
going
find
to
my
the
coffee.
Chiefs? I mean, what do you guys think of that? What if Elijah Mitchell goes to the Chiefs and all of a sudden, bam, he's healthy? It's like
That's just
obviously,
how Murphy's
there's
Law
gonna be-
works.
That's
I
fine.
know. I know, like Raheem Mostert, I think 2 years ago, like had a great year. He had like I think 20 total touchdowns, healthy. So
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't
Then
get that.
he was back to being banged up last year, though.
I know. But,
Most hurt.
So,
But when he left,
Raheem Mostert should probably retire.
yeah, he's done a lot already.
I mean, it's pretty cool that when he left, though, he had just as many TDs as CMC. It's pretty cool, bro.
I know.
Hey, can I ask you guys this? Would have kept Raheem Mostert over Elijah Mitchell, knowing what you know now?
I would win for Mostert.
Whoever wanted more money was gone.
Yeah,
No,
exactly.
but would
I
you,
think it was.
out of talent, just talent wise, would you have kept Elijah Mitchell over or Raheem Mostert over Elijah Mitchell, considering injuries?
Well,
I probably
they
would.
both get injuries, though.
I mean,
Yeah, it's kind of a wash.
So considering injuries.
Well, Mostert did play more than Mitchell. I mean, Mitchell was with us for most of one season as CMC's backup.
Mitchell played 1 year, right? Yeah.
That was
I don't
2019. That was
think he
2019.
actually
He was the
played
freaking
an
bell
entire
cow. I don't know why
season.
Kyle thought he was a bell cow. He wasn't.
I know he wasn't.
He's just not made for that.
I don't like. He did have good games, but the
Remember
funny thing
that.
about it, he was hurt.
But I don't understand why they remember everyone thought he was the Mostert replacement, that he runs a 4.3, but I never saw that outside zone. I saw that run through the tackles kind of up the middle. It's just like, what? That's not who I thought it was going to be.
Yeah, but let's remember also that Raheem Mostert was a starter and Elijah Mitchell was never a starter.
No, he was a
Until
starter in
Raheem
2021.
Mostert went down, and then
Okay.
that's when Mitchell got his chance, if I remember right.
Yeah, and it's
I
just
think
like,
you're
what?
right. I think you're
Everyone's
right.
but everyone thought, what freaking, what the hell's that QB we drafted in the third round, the first one? Sermon.
CJ
Because
Beathard.
Sermon was supposed to be the backup. But then Elijah Mitchell like whooped his ass. Like we're way up. Like, oh.
Oh yeah, Sermon. I forgot about him.
So this is
Yeah, it's just like Sermon was just like a total misread of. I don't understand what they saw in this dude just because he had one great game.
I'm going to bed.
Yeah,
so
they
thi-
did
this
that.
is this is Elijah
All right,
Mitchell's
Spongy.
games, all right?
Keep it easy.
See ya, Sponge.
All right, Sponge. Have a great night, buddy.
Peace out.
But so in his
Good
rookie
night,
season,
son.
when he came in,
Good night, Dad.
that's funny. When he
They
came
made
in
it there.
his rookie season, he started 10 games, played 11, had 963 yards. So he did
Yep.
pretty good.
Almost $1,000.
His next year, he played in 5 games and he started 1. The next year, he had 11 games, started 1. That's when we got CMC 2023.
Right.
So pretty much, I mean, he just
And then we
never played
traded
a
Jeff
full
Wilson.
season.
We traded
No.
Jeff Wilson in 2022.
It was didn't we trade him like right after we got CMC?
Yeah, for a 5th
Yeah.
rounder, I believe.
Yo, there were teams that just take our players and like start a new team with them, like Broncos.
What the hell is Jeff Wilson doing now? Nothing.
I feel you, Kenny.
He was
Yeah,
still
like-
on the Dolphins last
Zach
year. I don't know
Seiler
what
got
it is.
not Dolphins like.
I think he's not doing nothing this year.
7th round pick 2
Yeah.
years ago.
I mean, he's probably a practice squad player as now.
So Jeff Wilson Jr. was an undrafted free agent, and basically we traded him for a draft pick. So I'd say a win-win, but it's an Adam Peters draft pick, so it really wasn't.
Probably a Pee-wee coach by now. No, I'm just kidding.
I think he's a free agent right now. I don't know if he's signed with anyone.
Yeah, he's a free agent.
This is his first year as a free agent, isn't it?
Think so.
Jeff Wilson Jr. Yes, currently a free agent.
Oh no!
We should bring him back.
You're gonna.
Oh, he's
I was gonna
29.
say, there's a very
Oh,
good.
he's 29?
Yeah.
I
Well,
don't
he
think
is
so.
What about
he in
Matt Breida?
state?
Matt Breida come back too?
All right.
Oh yeah, Matt Breida.
He didn't make the team last year.
Who, Matt Breida?
Burrito Applebaum.
Yeah, Matt Breida.
Okay.
Oh,
Bring back
Over-
Matt Breida, come on.
Over or under 2.5 running backs drafted by the Niners in this draft.
What? Oh, how could it be over?
Under.
What,
I'm
say that
going
again?
under.
Over or under. All right, 1.5.
Well, no, hold on. Are you counting UDFAs or just in the draft? Because if it's UDFAs too, then like that's an interesting one because it could be over 3.5. Or
Yeah, you know what?
So,
I think they're gonna. Yeah. Oh, okay. Over 1.5 in the main draft. No, I think it's gonna be under. So never mind.
I do think we take a running back in the draft and then sign a.
Yeah, that's
probably a
what I think,
couple,
too.
UDFAs.
I know.
Where do you take a running back and who is it going to be?
Oh no!
Like for
I'm already
me,
hearing the worst.
for me,
You know
For
what?
me-
I think they should get one in the 6th.
I think the Niners are going to get like.
Yeah.
Six is
If,
okay.
if we don't draft
Yeah.
a running back, I got a feeling we might get like a bunch of them in the undrafted free agent market.
Oh yeah, I think so too. If we don't get at least one, then we're gonna
But
hog
look,
pie.
All right,
This
so
is a
who's your
very,
dream?
very
Who's your dream
ex-
running back?
but this is an extensive talent draft for tight ends, defensive line, and running backs.
Well, I mean, honestly, you know who I like at running back a lot, and I think is getting underrated and possibly could fall, but probably won't. Is Trevor Etienne. I really like Trevor Etienne.
Oh yeah, I totally forgot about him.
And you know, some people have him like ranked in the 5 to 10. Some people have him ranked as close to like 5. I'm sorry. So most people have him 10 to 15. Some people have him 5 to 10. So
He drastically climbed up the board on our last draft. Like
Running back
100
is
spots.
considered the second strongest group in this draft class in overall talent.
So fucking Kyle is gonna go grab one in the 4th at the
is
latest.
DT still first? Is that what DT still first or
No,
D?
we want
Actually,
we
edge
want
defenders considered first.
Wow.
Defensive line third.
You're telling me there's more more edges than better DTs? Is that what
Well,
you're saying?
overall talent rounds 1 through 5. Like it's a weird system. Basically, they identify star caliber players, future starters, and overall depth. They go 1 through 5, and then they weigh star players and future starters twice as heavily as overall depth. So meaning that like top tier talent will push up the number in a sense. So but I mean, if you think about some of those first guys that are going to come off the board on the edge, like we talked about, all them Old Miss guys are dogs in a sense. Like,
yeah, Old Miss, just draft all Old Miss.
I like Texas.
That Old Miss linebacker.
Or Old Miss, but Old Miss faced 3 teams that were ranked last year. I'm just saying.
That Texas O-line is legit.
Texas O-line, D-line, the cornerback.
Hold on. Now, guys, we had a red zone issue last year, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
So there's a running back that's going to fall in this draft from Oregon named Jordan James. Scored 11 rushing touchdowns in 2023, 15 last year.
Against Big 12.
And like I said, we have red zone issues, so I kind of feel like we need to fix that.
No, against Big 10 competition, so.
Yeah. Well, Oregon, Texas. Who were the top teams last year, John Jay? Texas, Oregon. Ole Miss was lower. Ole Miss wasn't one.
Alabama.
So Penn State, Oregon, from that they were in the top. Oregon was number 1 all year. Ohio State's always up there.
Ohio State.
There was a lot of teams like Arizona,
Clemson. Clemson.
I know Texas was the 4th best team.
Clemson was not up there. Like they were always like hindering around that 12.
What about Tennessee?
Nah, they lost the first game against
I think
Ohio
they were in the
State.
top 10.
What about Michigan or Notre Dame?
Notre Dame was there because they're always good.
I just wanted to hear you say it.
It's been a while since,
but
I will say this: Oregon, when they played their first game in the quarterfinals, they got knocked out. I forgot who knocked them out, but yeah.
Which team?
Oregon got knocked out in the quarterfinals. I forgot.
I think it wasn't it? Oh shit, that is a good question. Was it Georgia or LSU? Or they don't play those guys?
I forgot who they. No, Notre Dame beat Georgia because Notre Dame made it to the semis.
Hey, what's up, Chad? By the way, I just saw that on the chat. What's up, Chad?
Did you like the chat?
Hey, Papa John, you need to come in more often.
Yeah, I added you to the Corey Davis 49er Wednesday group on X. So
anytime Chad leaves a place, he should be like, "Did everyone enjoy the Chad?"
That is a Steelers fan. That is a Steelers fan.
I mean, I wanted to put the link in there for a while because there was something going on, but that's all fixed, and I put the link for the show in the Corey Davis 49er Wednesday chat and on X. So.
Chad is a Steelers fan, and I know I troll him, but he always wants me to run that Philadelphia is still the number 2 football team in that state.
Hey, what you guys think about Wilson going to the Giants?
That's YTC.
He's there.
Yeah. Oh, what's up, YTC? What's up, Chad?
He called you a Warriors brother.
Yeah, he's saying they don't have the money for Brandon Aiyuk, and that's the truth. They don't.
Oh, who, the Steelers?
Yeah.
I heard Tyler Lockett may go to the Raiders. That's what I heard last.
You serious? Damn.
Pete Carroll's the Raiders head coach. It makes sense.
And Gino.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah. I thought the Raiders were gonna get DK because Pete Carroll, but he went to Pittsburgh.
Yeah, so what do you guys think about this? 'Cause I have a co-host on another show that he loves the Giants, so I asked him what he thought about taking Genty with the 3rd pick so he doesn't pass on the next Saquon.
Oh, that's messed up.
Oh,
I did not. I obviously missed that. How'd that go?
Oh no, I
Kenny,
asked
Kenny,
him.
you are
I asked
foul.
him off on text, but you know,
Kenny,
we say
you
that
are
shit.
foul. That's so mean, man. What did he deserve that?
Hey, it's something to think about. If
I mean, they did it to themselves.
I
if
know.
Genty becomes the next Saquon,
Oh
then
no,
that
Mike Keith's gonna come back in here. You heard that? I heard that, Kenny.
what if they
burn,
take
baby,
the door
burn.
and Genty goes off? That's scary.
Yeah, is that what they say for Burns now? Because they got Burns from Carolina.
Yeah, and Burns and Thibodeau.
Burn, baby. Every time he
Burn
plays
That's
the
why
sound,
nobody-
that's all
But
he
what
plays.
if Abdul Carter falls to him? Do they take him?
Well, that's
probably
why
will.
people don't think he would go there. But again, I'm with someone. I'm on the side that, like, you're the Giants. You don't score touchdowns anyway, so why don't you just have a defense? I mean, realistically,
Wow.
Tutties.
it's very hard for them to score touchdowns. So, like, the Giants used to be good because they had a great defense. Phil Simms was a good quarterback, but he wasn't.
Chad, stop it. Last time you guys went for a first round R&B, did not work.
He's
Mm.
not wrong.
I mean, he did get 1,000 yards, but I don't know why.
It's
I
too
know a lot
good
of
a
Steeler
running back
fans.
class to do
Wait,
that,
who's
man.
the
Yeah.
Steelers quarterback right now? I forgot.
I don't know.
Nobody,
Oh my God.
nobody.
Really good
Nobody,
question.
right?
Mason
Dad,
Rudolph
tell us.
signed an
Nobody.
extension.
No, sorry, I was
think.
talking about running
Dad,
back.
tell us.
Yeah, they re-signed Mason Rudolph. I don't know if that's their plan for
Oh,
starting.
you serious?
They
So-
officially
Tell us.
have a deal out
Dude,
on
he
Aaron
has been
Rodgers.
on that
That's why
team
Aaron
forever.
Rodgers is probably mulling retirement. I know that Steelers organization, they ain't giving Rodgers money. So that deal that's on the table for Rodgers officially is
Not
probably so like, look what they did with Russ. They signed Russ to a deal that paid him adequate money, but they still had the ability to cut him before camp and save all of it. So that's why Aaron's debating, because he's not gonna
Ruthless.
he's not gonna pull a Jets on the Steelers. If you get
Is
what I'm
Myles
saying.
Garrett allowed to sack Mason Rudolph if he's the quarterback?
Oh my goodness.
No, it's gonna be a flag. It's gonna be a flag.
He'll get a flag. I love it.
How about
Mike
Flacco?
Tomlin
How about
chips to Jerry
Flacco
Jones.
to Pittsburgh?
I mean,
I think he's gone.
anything's possible.
He couldn't do that to us. Don't do that to us, Joe.
Tomlin needs somebody out there.
Yeah.
Really. I guess I
Man,
felt
I
bad
don't
for
know what they're
because
doing.
they've literally been a quarterback away for so fucking long.
I'm
Like,
waiting.
CG
for,
in the chat.
Jackson Dart is going to be a Steeler from.
Oh.
I mean, that's actually not a bad
CG, good video with Damon Bruce
And
today.
you got DK over there and Pickens.
What's
Yeah,
up,
he
CG?
does- he
Damon
does- not
Bruce
only
on?
that, he
Dark
does
can
all
air
kinds
that
of
ball out.
prospect interviews.
You
He
know,
doesn't have the
So,
greatest long pass,
check him out,
accuracy,
folks.
but he can air it out.
Dylan Gabriel, I think, threw the highest floating deep ball at the combine. Like a couple of those guys, like last year, what was it? Aiden O'Connell, if I'm not mistaken, the Purdue quarterback had one of the highest lofting balls out there.
Ew.
Really intrigues some scouts for the downfield passing game. So, I mean, Dart makes a lot of sense. I think Dart goes late first round, like around 27 or so. I think a team
I'm-
trades back to get picks, but
I'm still
Like,
thinking the Giants take him at number 3, but we'll see.
Bro, if it went Cam Ward, Shador Sanders, and Dart, we would have our pick of the litter. I would love that.
I would absolutely love a team to go buck wild, trade up in the top 10 and take someone that we're not interested in.
Yeah, like Genty.
I would
and
love for that to happen several
Warren.
times. Okay.
Then next thing you know, 5 picks have been taken, and they were none of the guys we were interested in. How
Yep,
incredible
it is. Sweetie.
Or maybe, just maybe, if Pittsburgh needs a cannon,
Yep.
then maybe
Okay.
that's where Trey Lance is going.
Papa J, we have a question
Yeah.
for you.
I've seen you.
Yeah, he's like, is that you? That's
It's
CG.
good,
Asking if
John.
That's you.
CJ. I always say CJ. CG. I gotta learn
CJ?
my alphabet. I gotta learn my alphabet. CG.
Maybe he's talking TJ.
No, you might be thinking
TJ
Niner
from-
Faithful, TJ.
Yeah, my name is DJ. My name is BJ from Bombay.
Stop wheezing the juice.
Hey, CG, you're doing great job on your interviews,
Interviews.
by the way. You're doing
Yeah,
a
he's
great
yeah.
job.
Yeah.
That's awesome job that you're doing out there.
He
Good
does.
job,
Yeah, I
buddy.
told him too, man.
I know he does he does a good job. Like I miss a lot of his shows because I'm always working, but
Me too. I
what
usually get it when I'm at the gym.
Yeah, they're on
what
too
he has
early for
done,
me.
and I want to shout him out. What he has done getting these players are not easy because it's very hard. And of course, they're not like the first round, second round. These guys are like in those small schools, so you giving them like an opportunity to it's good. So he does a really good job. And also, I'm a little bit biased, but I'm gonna watch the Damon Bruce video. I'm a huge Damon Bruce guy.
Yeah, Damon's cool, man.
I caught the Damon show though. I caught that.
Yeah, that was a great show. That was a great interview with
Yeah,
Damon.
Damon Bruce is from the Bay Area, just like me. And like
Demon Bruce.
I met him.
He just turned 50.
Yeah, I met the guy. Yeah, he's legit. He's legit.
He's entertaining. That's what I want.
I hope he
I want to be
hope he does
entertained.
another like.
Yeah, he's got a great voice, man.
I hope he does another get together in the Bay Area so I can go meet him again.
Yeah.
I know he went
Yeah,
to the
dude. CG interviewed David Walker. This is a guy I've actually picked in my mock drafts.
Yeah, he's nice.
You know,
Wait, the Central Arkansas kid?
interesting. It was
Yeah.
an interesting
Yeah,
interview.
Levi,
Josh-
you have to watch
Josh
those
Joyner,
CG
Josh Joyner,
videos.
too.
You have
Zeke
to
A
watch.
lot of these people I haven't heard of because I don't know shit. That's why.
Jaw Joyner, Zeke Biggers, a lot of people. I really
Okay,
like
I
this
know
dude,
Zeke
but I already
Biggers.
forgot his name. He was a Polish dude. I really liked him.
Yeah, it's actually my first year that I paid a little bit more attention to college guys. So I'm with you, Tommy, on that one.
Yeah, I'm
I
starting.
mean, I just watched the
college.
I just watched my team and they suck.
I love the draft because there's no other way to get into the NFL. If you follow the draft, you know everything. It's literally as simple as that.
I know.
Yeah, good.
And I've always said this because I've had conversations with people on YTC's channel about people like, why is there no minor league for the NFL? Well, guess what? When college football is still king. A lot of people don't know this. But when all their best talent goes to the NFL does not need a minor league. They have it right there. So that's why no minor league system will ever work because where are all the good players? Those good players are not going to a minor league. No, they're going straight to the NFL.
College is the minors for football. So you might as well stay as long as
When you design a product, you do it one of two ways. You're either going for mass appeal or you're going for the big like luxury in a sense. And that's the NFL. They don't want the minor league because they want to be able to always say only 2% of all these hundreds of thousands of players can make it to the NFL. And I'll admit, a lot of these guys are legitimate athletic freaks, like freaks of nature, height, speed, everything.
I mean, if you just look at the freak list that they make every year and you look at it from last year, there are names on there that we don't know today, but that doesn't mean freaks.
And then let me tell you, Delta Airlines is the one that taught me that. When I work there, they run on that business model. They don't care about most people. They only care about what we called HVCs, high value customers. HVCs only make up like 20 to 30% of their entire customer base, but however, they make up for more than 60% of the total income. That's why they will, if you are Diamond Plus they will cater to you.
Well, of course.
Okay,
Yeah.
so
that's why people fly.
NFL used to have a minor league, guys. It's called NFL Europe.
Yeah,
I know a lot of y'all are young. And
Now it's the
the
XFL.
Barcelona Dragons,
It's the XFL now, if you really think about it.
the Frankfurt
Or whatever they call
something.
themselves now.
But yeah, that was back. Kenny remembers.
Hell yeah! I love
league,
all football.
That league did produce some, Hall of Famers, but the reason why it didn't work is because number one, it's in Europe. All the games are like the weird, messed up with the time zone.
Yeah, it's like watching the Olympics.
And again, it goes back to just what I said.
It's hard to get up 9 a.m. and watch football, even for the East Coast.
I know, and also,
But not synchronized swimming.
And also, what did I say? Who's playing in that league? It's not the
Amen.
I got a funny bet. I feel like whenever London gets their first NFL team, the head coach of that team will be Andrew Luck.
Really?
What
do you know?
He spent a lot of time in London. His dad used to live over there. He loves it. Khan wants to move a team to London. He knows better than anyone about adapting their culture to football in a sense. And like,
Funny
he's
you say
an
that.
incredibly intelligent football player that just had it. He was a Hall of Fame quarterback potentially, and he had just had his career cut short.
Hey, crazy you brought that up. But I was gonna say that there's gonna be a Mexico City team. I think Niners, not by the Niners, but like the Yorks. I think that's gonna be a York thing.
Is that where the Cardinals move?
Ooh, it might be a.
Mm,
It might be a
Out of
combination.
retirement town and into party town.
mm.
Oh no!
Mexico's dope, by the way.
Oh no!
They're blossoming down there a little bit right
Yeah, they
now.
are.
Levi, you can start a war with my boy TRL.
NFL plays
I know.
freaking humongous.
I'm fighting words.
You know. I mean,
Coming from a guy whose team moved twice.
Yo, like 10 years ago, people I was working with from Mexico who came here to work, they were like, yo, we're going back to Mexico because we're making more money there. And I was like, yeah, you can. True.
Mexico.
Yeah. Tijuana.
Down in Mexico.
El
All right,
Chapo.
well-
El Chapo's gonna have his own team out there. Watch.
Yeah, right.
So you're
Oh,
saying
boy.
he's going to be like the old Jerry Jones with the White House outside the practice facility?
I wonder
New
what he name
Mexico.
him. What do you name him? The Runners?
Mexico
I mean,
City.
what-
The Mexico City White Line.
And running.
Whoa, whoa, whoa!
You know what, though? Hold on, wait. You know, though, that stadium would be impeccably constructed.
Oh, it's gonna be beautiful.
Oh yeah, it'd have all kinds of tunnels for escapes under it and stuff. you
Oh,
know,
my
it'd be
God.
like-
It'll be built really fast too.
And I bet you when they serve hot dogs, they pre-dip their wieners.
It's not. At least it's not like
Oh.
Texas and they're building cardboard. Oh man.
Well, on that note, I gotta hit the sack,
What?
guys.
Yeah,
Well, thank you
So,
for having me, guys.
Of course, the
Great to meet
biggest
you,
thing
Papa
going
J.
on this week is
Yeah,
Saturday.
likewise.
Joe Stevens. Tune in. 6:00 p.m. PST. I'm gonna be on there. There's gonna be a couple guys on there, and we're gonna be with David when he opens up his box of goodies for winning the bet.
Oh man, I don't want
And he
actually
does
get-
not have to get a Geno Smith tattoo on his ass.
Jesus. Joe thinking that they would win the Super Bowl with that scrub is beyond
Tom
me.
has a Roy Orbison tattoo.
I think he was just trolling all of us.
Yeah.
It was a safe bet, in my opinion. It was, it was a safe bet, safer than Corona got credit for. I'm not gonna lie.
I
Right.
agree.
But of course, we got the mock draft Saturday night, right? Probably like hour and 15 minutes after that one.
Do we still
on
have the
my
same
channel.
guest?
Huh?
Do you still have the same guest?
Yes, 49er minded. Bashar is coming on to be the 49ers GM. He doesn't
Nice.
make many videos.
All
at
right,
this point anymore.
Bashar.
Yeah.
So I decided,
Yeah,
like,
what's up?
I can't remember who gave me. Wasn't it you, Kenny, that gave me that idea? I was like, yeah, I actually
could've
got his
been-
phone number too, so I just gave him
Could
a
have been
text.
Kenny. Could have been Kenny.
But like, yeah, we're gonna have Bashar on. Levi, if you can make it, you're invited.
I hope so.
Joe Stevens is going to be there. Kenny's going to be there. I'm not sure about who else yet. That's kind of the lock in, more or less.
Later.
What day is
Lock
this?
in. Shout
What
out
day
to
is this?
Debo. I'm going to be saying lock in for the rest of my
Debo.
life now.
Lock in, bro.
What day is this, McNina?
Lock in.
It's Saturday, right after we're probably done with the Joe Stevens and your unboxing, buddy.
All right, I'll be on. Oh yeah.
I can just see David right now with his wife. Lock in, woman, lock in. Right?
Locked in, cocked in, and
I hope something else is in that box. Something funnier, but we'll see.
Tell me who it is, Kenny. You probably know what it
he's
is.
got a
huh?
jersey
Oh,
and
no.
like some shirts and some hats and
He's
beanies
gonna do like
stuff
a
like
like
that.
a bark
so.
box, like a bark box full of stuff.
Yeah, I don't even know what's coming.
Yeah, you're
He's gonna
getting
sell
a
you
box full of
Seattle
stuff.
mug-
I know
it's
that.
going to be
Seattle
So.
a legitimate
sticker.
box of human feces.
Tune in to see what David Corona gets, folks.
Mhm.
Joe Stevens.
Yeah.
All
And
right.
then let's see. Anyone got anything else going on this week?
I just got like 10 o'clock.
You don't
Umpiring
got
for
the
that.
Power 32?
I'm going to
Yeah,
sleep for
Thursday-
12 hours. straight
Thursday,
tonight.
5 p.m. West Coast. We're going to be top 10 running backs this week, so that should be fun.
Oh, hell yeah.
Oh boy.
That means of all
You
time.
should watch last week's podcast. It's very entertaining, folks. It was
I was
very
gonna go
entertaining.
live this
They were
week,
very-
but I got lazy.
Very mad that I had
Yep.
Joe Montana #1 quarterback of all time. They were very
Yep.
mad.
It started a very heated debate. It was
That's not it.
entertainment.
Also,
Pat Mahomes wasn't even in my top 10.
also, shout out to all the people
I
from
can't
my
blame you.
channel. Shout out to all the people from my channel. A little update. 198 now. So hopefully my channel helped you get that extra subscriber.
Ooh, 198.
Ooh, I got a
I will be-
subscriber. That's awesome.
That's
I will be
200%
basically-
more than he normally gets.
If you ever send me links to like any shows, I don't have to be on them, but I will post them also on my channel so more people can check you
Sweet.
guys out. You know,
Nice.
so that's what I'm doing on my stuff.
Hey, we got
I'm gonna
opening day of baseball tomorrow. Opening day.
If you don't know this,
Ooh.
I
Hey.
don't
Is that
think you were
tomorrow?
here. Sponge is going
Yeah.
to Open Day Nationals game.
Good
Go
luck.
Dodgers.
Oh.
Yeah, let's go Dodgers. You got that right, Papa J.
Well, if,
Ah,
if
yeah,
I'm up
Papa
at
J.
198, if I'm up at 198.
No, why?
John J knows.
Why don't?
Pungy's dad.
You know.
My team, I still root for my team.
Fuck the
the Giants.
Dodgers,
Yeah,
Fuck the Giants.
So this is funny.
bitch ass
As
So,
Dodgers.
Corey Davis says,
Hey, yeah.
All
You're
right,
not
I want
lying.
to shout out Corey
So,
Davis.
I'm
I
one
want to shout out.
subscriber away from Kenny and Steve-O unsubscribing so they can be number 200. So I'm right back in the
Yeah,
same
I'm gonna
boat. But you know,
unsubscribe.
yeah, I think it's funny that you both told me that. That's hilarious.
I stole it from Steve-O, but I like the idea.
What happened? He unsubscribed and followed back.
Yeah, we're just
Oh,
gonna
man.
unsub when he gets to
Because they
190.
want to be number 200. You know, it's gonna be a struggle we got going on, but we'll
I
get
I'll be
like
there.
the two.
being like
I'll be the 201 then.
That's
But,
what, that's
all
what
right,
he did
so-
at Terradomes.
Yeah.
He did that at Terradomes too.
I'm pretty sure he did it with me when I got to 100. So it's hurt. It's hurtful.
That's great.
So, all right, folks, we're getting out of here. As Corey Davis says, go 49ers and F all 31 other teams.